All right, it is that time again. We are back. I'm back. We're all here. Welcome to another Saturday night edition Outside the Box Live, everyone. For those who are just joining us, last week I wasn't here because I had family in town, and we were up till 2 in the morning drinking a lot of wine. So, oh, we lost somebody. Who did we lose? We lost Gina. Hold on, I gotta get Gina back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, there you are. All right. So, how's everybody doing? What's going on? Any new news?
I'm going to be a grandma sometime in the next day or so.
That's awesome.
Yeah, congrats. Awesome.
She needs to message me back, though. Let me know what's going on.
You're in suspense.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing? How's everybody feeling?
I think I'm alive.
So last night I took a page out of Gina's book. So yes, last night I figured because pizza night, where have I not been ever? So I went to Nanny Coke and went to Larry's Pizza. Well, for those who've been through Nanny Coke has a lot of hills. Well, I guess I'm not good with uneven hills. So I tried to pull in front of Larry's Pizza. It's on the corner of Church, and I don't know the intersection, but it's right on the corner. So I figure I can't park in front of the place, so I'll park on the side. So okay, no biggie. Well, I guess I either my foot caught something, or it was in an uneven spot. I went down right on my head, fell right over, tripped, fell on my face, ended up doing a barrel roll somehow, and ended up sitting on my ass. Literally, I ended up on my ass, and so I'm trying to, like, I had my phone in my hand, so I'm trying not to lose my phone or break my phone. So when I'm sitting out here, I hear his voice go, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, just my pride." So he helps me up because I couldn't get up. 300-pounder cannot get up on his own. So I get up. I'm like, "Oh, thank you very much." Blah blah blah. I just didn't feel right, so I went in. I went into Larry's pub. I felt off for whatever. Hi, Bella's Gam. Oh, I got something to say about Bella's Gam too in a second. Hi, Steph. And so I just felt like I knew my knee hurt. My left knee hurt. I'm like, I just feel like crap. So I go in, I order their cheese steak egg rolls, but I end up getting they gave me their chicken wing egg rolls, which was good. It had a nice little kick to it. I got their plain bar pie pizza, which was about like six cuts. It's a bar pie. It was really, really good. That'll be up down the road. That video will be up down the road. So I come home. I'm like, damn, my knee's killing me. Well, here I busted my left knee open. There's blood all over my knee. I tore my pant. I'm like, shit. So I had my wireless mic for my shirt, and I thought I had the transmitter in the phone for the mic. You cannot directly pair it to a Motorola.
Something changed, man. You sound like you're talking through a sock.
Sorry. How about now?
Now it's better, yeah.
So nice. I get home, like my knee's all bloody, and I'm like, shit. So I wake up this morning, I go to roll out of bed, now my right knee's killing me. My arm's killing me, my hands are hurting. I'm like, Jesus, I just fall on my head and like, so that's my Gina story. I fell on my ass walking down the street. Or walking actually across the street in Nanny Coke. So yeah. So early.
Sorry.
Damn Nanny Coke streets. So I was talking to Belle's Gam today via Messenger, and she had two good topics for tonight's show. One being amusement parks that are no longer here, like Rocky Glen and all the ones that are long gone, memories of the old amusement parks, and like places, restaurants, stores
My
that are.
favorite was always Angela Park.
I've never been there. Never been there. And she also suggested a.
You
I
missed
probably
out.
did. She also brought up like places like that are gone, like for example, the food court in the Wyoming Valley Mall, Woolworths downtown.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's no longer food though. So
Yeah. Great suggestions, Bella's Gam. Great topics. We could definitely work with that.
oh, definitely. And
Yeah, I'm like old and stuff. I remember a lot of things.
I remember going to Woolworths with my mom, meeting my grandmother because she didn't drive either. Me and my mom would take the town bus down to the square, and we'd meet my grandma over at Woolworths. We'd have lunch. And then we'd take a town bus
I used to
home.
go. I'm old enough to remember. I used to go to Wilkes-Barre, and I used to go. There was a pond down there that used to freeze in the winter. None of us had skates, but some of us had either sticks or hockey sticks, and we'd like tromp around and play hockey on the ice, or try to. And then in the summer, it was a duck pond, and tadpoles and frogs everywhere. Now it's now it's called Target.
Gotcha.
And that's my story.
Oh, someone clicked the QR code. Thank you for
Killed
that.
the duck pond.
I have some pretty good memories of going shopping with my mom and my grandma at Boscov's, downtown Wilkes-Barre, the Boston store, and shopping,
Yep.
misbehaving. My mother and grandma like trying to keep me in line because I'm wandering around and misbehaving, as you do when you're out shopping with your mom and grandma. And then we would go to lunch in the basement
Yeah.
of Boscov's.
Yep.
Yeah. And sometimes on those shopping trips, or sometimes if it was just me and my mom, we would go to. You guys remember when they had a Wendy's in Public Square?
Yeah.
Right next door to Woolworths.
Yeah. So we would go to that like old school Wendy's, and we'd have lunch there sometimes too. But yeah, good memories.
Now it's still.
See, I
Most
grew
of
up
my
in walking
toddler
distance of Public Square.
Now.
Most of my toddler clothing came from the Lazarus bargain basement. Lazarus was a store. It's a parking lot now, I believe. As most things in Wilkes-Barre are. It was a store in South Main. It was once Pearl Vision. I forget what that is now. But there was a 4-story building, and it was Lazarus department store. It was a direct competitor to the Boston store. They were on either side of Midtown Village from each other. And Lazarus had a bargain basement, and I distinctly remember it. I remember the musty smell. And like I said, I was, as my grandfather would say, I was growing like a weed. I had a lot of growing to do. And I was constantly outgrowing my clothes, and my mother couldn't keep up with it, so she had to go to Lazarus bargain basement to get me clothing.
Nice. Now I remember
and stuff.
I mean, the building's still there. I mean, it's Boscov's, but remember they had the restaurant down in the basement.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was a restaurant. There was a sporting good department. They actually sold handguns there. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that I haven't been a Boscov's in many years.
Yeah.
It hasn't
But I
changed
know,
a bit.
there was a there was a liquor store in the basement actually.
Oh
A
wow.
high
Right
cost.
as you if you were going in for if you were going from the down from the south main entrance of Boscov's, as soon as you got to the bottom of the stairs, there was a liquor store right there.
What's up, False?
False in the house.
We got
What's
the
good,
False.
False?
Hey, what's up, FP?
Hello, Bella's Gam. Good to see you back.
Oh yeah, Cafe Toscana is where Burger Barn was. Yeah,
Oh, I remember Burger Barn.
Burger Barn.
It was
Well, actually, the Sheets that's up.
Burger Barn. It was where on the side of the square where the corner square where Market Street is. Like if you were going to go like over Market Street,
Yeah.
I forget. It's something new now. I don't know what it is, but they used to be Burger Barn
Yeah, Okay.
way back in the day.
Cafe Toscana, Italian food.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
The Sheets up by the mall, the newer one, where they
Okay.
Hey,
reopened
Ox, how you doing?
that one.
it's the Ox. Welcome.
What about the Sheets by the mall, Mike?
Oh, I was just going to say, when I was a kid, it was actually a really popular miniature golf course.
Get out, really?
Yeah,
I-
it was
Wasn't
right.
it across?
They had ice
It
cream
was
there.
across from the. Like
It
it was
was-
across from the Sheets, right? Well, we're like diagonal, maybe.
It was an island that was like, because that's more or less like an off ramp. It's like where 309, 315, 115, and exits from the Cross Valley all merge now. And if you keep going straight, it's
I know.
Hi,
315.
Susan.
There was like an
Gigi.
island in the. It used to just be roadway going south. And in the middle of that was an island. I mean, giving Sheets is kind of like an approximate location to give people an idea of where it was. But in the middle of
I
those two
remember going
roadways,
there once.
it was like an island. It was like an island of grass and pavement and there was a miniature golf course there. I don't remember the name of it,
Yeah,
but
I remember that golf course.
they always had They had an ice cream stand where they had soft serve, and it was like a little miniature park right outside of Wilkes-Barre Township, between Wilkes-Barre Township,
Wow.
and it was
There
a
was
really
also a
fun time.
Mr. Tom's Turkey Barbecue.
Yes, there was.
There was a Mr. Tom's Turkey Barbecue. I
Yeah,
know exactly where.
Yeah.
I remember. I don't remember the exact location, but I remember being there years ago.
like I said, I'm giving Sheets as a marker because
Right.
it's just all paved over now.
Mhm.
Right.
It's
So it
all
wasn't actually where
left
Sheets-
left lane. No, it was like a little further up, more like if you know where the Sunoco is. There's like a
Right.
Sunoco up that
Mhm.
way. It would be like in the middle, right in the middle of all those intersections, all those roads, all those lanes, I should say. There was like an island right there because it was only, like I said, it was like a 1-lane road, one going north, one coming south, and it was like 1 lane either side, and there was like plenty of room in the middle of all that to have stuff. And like Jay said, there was a Mr. Tom's Turkey Barbecue there, the golf course, the miniature golf course.
Man, I had no idea.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
mean, this is going back. I
that's
mean,
where my grandfather
I'm
used to take
50.
us.
I'm going to be.
Was this like in the 80s, like early to mid 80s?
I'm gonna say like late mid to late
70s.
70s.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was maybe like I was
Man.
like maybe I was like 8 or 9, maybe 10.
Wow. See, like,
Yeah, the whole Tamber Boulevard.
I think so, if I'm remembering right.
I was gonna say like the whole Tamber Boulevard and all that, where Olive Garden, Barnes and
Yeah.
Noble. That was a hill right there, and behind the hill was all
Right.
woods. And I remember being like riding my bike on that hill in like 1985. Maybe it was 84, maybe 80. I don't know, somewhere between 83 and 85. I think it was 85. Riding my bike on that hill, I had just with birthday money, I had gotten my Ewok Village playset off of layaway at Stroud's, and I was trying to ride it home and balance it on my
Oh, man.
handlebars.
That is awesome, man. You know, if you try telling
And
a kid,
I eventually ended up walking it.
yeah, no,
Sorry, if you tried telling a kid.
no, I mean, like, if you try telling a kid something like that nowadays, they would be like, "What? Or like, are you even speaking the same language?" So you went to, you said hills to pick up the Ewok Village on layaway. Stroud's. Okay, Stroud's. Yeah.
It was like a catalog discount store right across the street from
Right.
the mall.
It was
Monday Street.
actually, I believe, if I'm right, is it where in that same parking lot where the nudie bar closed?
Yeah.
It was all the way to the back. Yeah.
Further
I
up.
thought, okay. Oh, was it
No,
further up?
further up. No, Stroud's was where the flower tent was. Almost like no, the flower tent was a little further up than that.
It's over by the U-Haul.
They put a car lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tom Hesser Nissan is there now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Stroud's was where that car dealership is now.
Yeah. Well, I remember
But
when
it
Stroud's
was a
closed.
brilliant little.
Yeah, Stroud's closed, years ago, and they did like pop-up haunted house there a couple years in a row. It was like a haunted warehouse. My parents took me and my brother, scared the shit out of us, man. That was a good one.
Speaking
At the
of
old
your
Stroud.
brother, I see Brother Crewman's in the house. What's up there, Matt?
He's in the house.
Hi, Nancy.
What's up, Jancy? The Land of Oz. They're saying the mini golf course was the Land of Oz.
It was Land
In
of Oz.
Wilkes-Barre.
It was themed. It was
Yes.
themed Land of Oz.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, yes.
Man. That is
Yeah, it was an
awesome.
amazing play. I mean, for what now I'm going back in my mind. I'm going to be 53 very soon, and I'm looking back into the mind of a 3-year-old. So
Mhm.
that's going back 50 years.
Yeah. I hear you.
Where was Jewel Corps? Jewel Corps was on the other side of the river. That was in the Narrows
No.
Plaza.
What was it? Because I thought they had a Jewel Corps up somewhere near the mall. I think. What's up, Box? I might be wrong, but I sworn I thought there was a Jewel Corps somewhere near the mall. Unless I'm getting mistaken with Stroud's.
The Jewel Corps building still exists, like the one in the city.
Right.
And it's just in name only. I mean, they just never tore the sign down. Actually, it used to be the Gruen building.
Is that the building they have that weird sculpture out front?
If it's a gigantic wristwatch?
Yeah.
Or it used to be. Yeah, that was a Gruen watch. That was the world headquarters for Gruen watches, and they had a manufacturing plant on somewhere. I'd actually applied there. I got hired there, and then they laid everybody off. Like the company just picked up and left with it. Huh?
Did they belly up, or they just moved?
No, I think Gruen went under. But I mean, Gruen was like a locally owned and locally manufactured watch factory. I owned a few Gruen watches.
It's a pretty badass sculpture. Like every time I drive by it, I mean, you're on Wilkes-Barre Boulevard, which is like the freaking Autobahn. So I mean, you got to be
the Autobahn with
right.
potholes.
So I mean, you got to be cautious, but I can't help but to look over at that giant wristwatch sculpture. It's kind of like out of place. It's kind of, but at the same time, it's like perfectly placed. If that makes any sense. I love it. It's just kind of like there, and it's like, what is that doing there? But it's cool.
Which brings up another factory that started in Planters Peanuts. Originally started in Wilkes-Barre. That's where it all began.
That's right.
South Main Street.
And HBO as well. Home box office debuted in Wilkes-Barre, did it not?
Yeah.
On Service Electric Cable, yeah.
At one point.
All right, guys.
Okay.
I'll be right
Wilkes-Barre
back.
on the map.
I have to go in.
Yeah, there's actually still a plaque on Public Square.
What was that?
That's. Yeah, there's like one of those historical plaques commemorating the
I
creation
did
of
not
HBO.
know that.
in
I'll have
the
to check
city.
it out. My son's out from the store.
Yeah,
And
it's near where the band shell
Okay.
is.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure the building that Planters Peanuts got its start in, I'm pretty sure that building is still standing, but it looks, I mean, it is abandoned. It's very overgrown and kind of, but there's a historical marker right in front of the building.
Yeah, and there's still a mural of Mr. Peanut. You can barely make it out.
Yeah.
But from the probably painted in like the 40s.
Fred, there's a sick myth story there, right there. Planters Peanuts.
Oh, I know. Well, hey, I'm taking notes here, Bella's Gam. I'm taking notes. I mean, if you're subscribed to the Sick Myth channel, that might be something that will feature at some point. Different things that put Wilkes-Barre on the map. Planters Peanuts, HBO. Obviously, we know about coal mining. A lot of historical stuff, though. I mean, if you're a history buff,
go to
and you're in this area, there's a lot of history here for sure.
Well, the most famous coal company in the area was no question about it, was Blue Coal. And they had their Blue Coal had their it's the one that was in Ashley, the breaker. Their coal breaker was on Main Street, Ashley. And that's the one they tore down like in the last 10 years. Breaker left standing in the area. But yeah, that's they would actually run dye, the boys, the breaker boys, because they would have children doing those jobs because they were suited to it, like picking small pieces of coal and everything. But the boys would come home with their hands covered in blue dye every day because they would actually run dye into the breaker, because to differentiate, it's blue coal, so they would dye the coal blue. There was even a while there, like every now and again, you'd find a piece of coal laying around, and it was actually that still had that blue dye on it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I can remember that as a kid. Yeah, like if you over in I used to stay with my aunt a lot over in Marksville, and in and around her place, you could still find blue coal laying around.
Jancy just put up Planters Peanuts founded by philanthropist Amadio. I can't say that word.
Amadio Obici.
But also,
he wasn't a philanthropist when he started. He was a poor Italian immigrant. He also had a partner. I can't remember his name. One figured out how to roast the peanuts, and the other one figured out basically, how to market them. It was actually two guys.
Still the
Amadio
best.
Amadio always gets the credit, but he did have a partner. I believe it was another Italian immigrant, if I'm not mistaken.
Belsgam put up a good, interesting question. Does anyone remember a bar on the west side called The Gallery? It was dimmed with red lights and a few doors down from Jim Dandy's. I remember Jim Dandy's.
Me too.
But I don't remember.
I remember.
I will never forget Jim Dandy's.
We got a Jim time. What?
Used to go to
You'll
the one.
have a chimpanzee time.
That's
Sorry.
right. That's right. That's right. We used to go to the one in Larksville, Edwardsville,
That's the only one I ever.
and they had one in Clark Summit. There was one in Clark Summit as well. I would go to that one too.
We'd always go to a place called, my family would always go to either Connell Falls or another place called Jamil's. And I believe Jamil's was over, it was in Plymouth Township. I can't think where, though. There's a little plaza over there.
I remember Conifals. How about
Oh,
Vic
yeah.
Mars?
My father's, or I'm sorry, my grandfather's nephew knew Vic and Mary really well, and whenever he was in town from Jersey, he would always stay there for free. Yeah, Vic Mars had the best,
My dad-
lobster in the valley.
My dad and my mom went there all the time. Like, they knew the owner. My dad knew the owner. That was a time where I did not really like seafood, so we would all go
Yeah,
and I'd be
neither.
like, I'd like fries or something. My dad's like, eat some. I go, I don't like seafood.
Yeah.
You know, the closest living relative in the sea to a cockroach is a lobster.
Did not know that.
They're sea roaches,
What's
basically.
up, Piggy Cat?
You know, I just saw a meme the other day that broke that down. It was like, you know, people are afraid of, I forget what the heck it was. I don't know, but it was like a spider, a cockroach, a centipede, and then underneath it, you know, it was like people going to town on seafood, lobster, crab, shrimp, you know, and they're all like creepy crawler kind of creatures.
Yeah, they're like crabs, lobster. I mean, they're related. They're like sea insects. They're
Yeah.
of the same genus, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, Ox has a good question. What was the name of the restaurant in the 90s where it's Tolteca now? Are you talking about the Tolteca that's like up near the mall, that location?
I was gonna say I'm not sure if that was a restaurant.
I think it was, but I can't remember before Tolteca.
I remember Chi-Chi's. I know that
I
was
worked-
down in the
I
East
worked
End
there.
Center.
I was 16
You worked at
washing
Chi-Chi's?
dishes. I was 16 washing dishes there.
Chi-Chi's.
Oh man, now I remember Chi-Chi's. Yes.
Yeah, it's up. That was up by Red Lobster.
Mr. Steak.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember Mr. Steak now, that name.
And
Yeah,
I remember.
Jamil's. Sorry,
No, go for it.
I was just gonna say Jamil's the one place where my one uncle would always take us, like the family. Jamil's was over in Plymouth Township, I believe. Maybe Edwardsville. Might have been Edwardsville, like up by the Kmart. And that they did mostly catering, but oh my god, they had amazing food. I miss that place.
Nice.
Falls, I miss the rolls. The rolls that they had, like home baked sweet rolls there. They were amazing.
Yeah.
I'd go to Cloud Falls. I'd either up there for a Christmas party or a reception. But yeah, Cloud Falls always had good food. There was a little place over in Nanticoke, which I think after COVID they shut down. It was called Lacey's Catering.
I never get to Manicoke very much.
It was right near the light near Kosciuszko Street. They're like the main light in Nanticoke. They used to have every Sunday like a $6 breakfast buffet bar. It was amazing, and it was only like literally $6-7. I felt bad. I thought it was Jim, so I gave him like 10. I felt bad.
Jay, didn't you do a video there years ago? I think I remember watching that video. Yeah.
Yep.
That was awesome. Man. That's cheap too. Was it like all you could eat? Like just
Yeah,
brunch?
just like I got mad. I felt bad. I'm like, well, here, at least take 10. At least eat my fair share.
Yeah. Man, today if you go for brunch, you're paying, I don't know, at least what, $40, $50 probably.
Remember down in Wilkes-Barre in East End? I think it's a beer distributor now, but it used to be called. Oh wait, the silver. Shit, Mike, do you remember silver something?
Yeah, the silver shit. I remember the silver shit really well.
What was-
Silver Queen.
I was the Silver Queen.
Yeah, I like the ship. In fact, they had a ship on their sign.
So,
No,
Yeah, in fact,
that-
I drank in there a few times.
is that beer o'clock now? I'm pretty sure that beer distributor is called Beer O'Clock.
Maybe.
There's a big clock on the side of the building with Beer O'Clock.
Yeah, the only distributor I ever go to, because I've been drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade Zero a lot lately. All the liver problems I'm having. That actually seems to go down better. Yeah, that's Mountain Beverage on River Street in Plains. Not many people carry Mike's Hard Lemonade Zero.
Before tonight's show, I stopped at the Asian Cafe over in West Pittston. So I'll give a shout out to Maggie and all the people over there. I don't know if I told her about you. I don't know if she watches it or not, but it's funny. I walk in, I got their chicken and shrimp hibachi combo. I walk in and the lady, she's like, "Hi Jay, how you doing? Where you been?" Oh, hi. Every time someone calls, I get cough. I'm like, "Oh shit." But yeah, I want to give a shout out to the Asian Cafe over in West Pittston.
Jay, I thought it was pretty cool in your video at the grill. You said one of the chefs came out, one of the cooks came out, gave you a hot dog to take home.
He's like, "I would have made you a chili dog here, but we ran out of chili." I'm like, "Oh," he's like, "Here." He wrapped up. He's like, "Here, take it home, cook it up for you. Let me know what you think."
So, were you just kind of sitting there like enjoying your dinner? This guy comes up to the table and says, "Hey, are you the SGW guy?" Like, how did that go?
I'm sitting there. I'm sitting across. My table was across from the door to go into the kitchen.
Yeah.
He opens up the door, and I was talking to my server. He was asking me something. He goes, "Hey, are you recording?" I'm like, "No, not at the moment." He goes, "Yeah, because I want to be on film." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, no, that's cool. I respect that." He goes, "But I love your hot dog videos. I'm a hot dog guy too." He goes, "I got something for you." He goes, "If I had chili, I would have made you a chili dog, but here's our jumbo hot dog. Go home and go cook it up. Let me know how it tastes." I'm like, "All right, cool, thanks."
Nice.
No, I don't. Not that one, anyway.
I'm not sure. Is that the one on 309? Across from like the new Wawa, McDonald's and stuff?
If I'm thinking right, it's on South Main Street, up across and up from Abe's, South Main Abe's.
Oh, okay.
That's where the Save-A-Lot is.
I don't know what happened to Mom and Pop's Pierogies. You can still find them in stores, so that means that they're still making them.
I think they moved. I think they moved. I think they're like now
Again?
on the side road across from where Kmart in Township.
Yeah,
Was.
up on 309, right?
They moved there years ago.
I didn't know there was. Oh, I forgot to ask about that.
Okay, I know the entire story of Mom and Pop's Pierogies because my mother was friendly. Well, the guy that his recipe that became Mom and Pop's Pierogies, he was a mechanic. He owned a garage on the corner where the Gyro King or whatever that thing is now.
Empanada King.
That it was Abe's Hot Dogs, and then now it's a Gyro place.
Yeah.
It originally was Mom and Pop's Pierogies.
But
Before that, it was a garage. They totally tore down the garage and built a restaurant there. The son was given the family business after Pop died, and he decided, well, I don't want to be a mechanic for the rest of my life. I want to take the family pierogi recipe and do something with that. So he opened a restaurant. The restaurant, unfortunately, was not successful. I mean, I guess you need more than pierogies to, have a menu. But they moved. They sold the land and they moved further up the road. And I forget the name of that bar, but it was up by Kmart's garage. There, across the street from it, there's a bar. Was a bar there. You can still see it. It used to be a bar, and they moved in there. I don't know. I don't know if they were open to the public, like if they would serve food there or not. But that I know that's where they make the pierogies, and they go to like Price Chopper, Shields, and other local grocery stores. Try the farmer cheese pierogies; they're amazing.
I always see them at Shields in the freezers.
Yep. Yeah, he's still going. That guy's. Well, he was like in his 20s when I was a little kid, so I mean he's got to be in his 70s now.
Well, I just checked out their Facebook page. It doesn't look like they've posted anything in over a year or so. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, did not know that, Charlotte. Thank you.
I'll be right back, guys.
Alrighty.
2 seconds.
Gotcha. So yeah, it was. I remember those pierogies. I remember. So I always gonna remember Top Dog, home to 39 centers. Top Dog was like the stuff right there back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, it was always a good time.
I'll remember this to the day I die. My dad's like, "Do you have a good time?" Because I begged him to go to Top Dog because I wasn't driving then. I didn't have my license. I didn't have my license. I was like younger. I'm like, let's go to Top Dog. Let's go to Top Dog. Let's go to Top Dog. So him and my mom broke down and took me to Top Dog. I'll remember this to the day I die. We get in the car. We're leaving. My dad looks. He goes, "Did you have a good time?" "Oh yeah, Dad. Thanks." He goes, "I don't care if you ever want to come back, but just don't ask me to come back again." He's like, I'm like, "Oh shit." He's like, "I don't care if you come back, but." And it's funny. My oldest sister, when she got pregnant, she craved Top Dog chili dogs.
I didn't know they had chili dogs.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I went through a phase at, like, I don't know, my late teens somewhere where I didn't like hot dogs. So I never ate them.
Before the days of cell phones. Now my older sister, she was married. She was on her own. She had her own house. She called me on a Friday night. "What are you doing?" "Nothing." "Want to come up and hang out?" "Okay." "Do you have money on you?" "Yeah, I got some money on. What do you need?" She goes, Go to Top Dog, get us some dogs, fries. I'll give you the money when you get up here." Okay. Yeah, we had like 8 chili dogs between both of us, 2 large fries. But yeah, that was the.
I didn't go there too much for their food. I mean, I'd have one of their burgers here and there. Mostly, I've always been a big into video games. Yeah. So I'd go out there and play video games.
Wait, we lost Gina. How did we lose Gina? I don't know.
She went looking for a set of headphones.
Oh.
And her computer basically like went black in the time that she left. So she's trying to work with that right now.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's so many memories back in the 80s, the 70s. Well, from I can remember from the 70s anyway. But you brought up Midtown Village. There was a place in the Midtown Village called Midtown Pizza.
Actually, it was Mimo's.
Is it Mimo's now?
No, it was Mimo's then.
Well, it was
there was Mimo's on the square, and then there was Mimo's in Midtown Village. They were both Mimo's.
Yeah, at some point there was a Midtown Pizza somewhere, because I remember it was on New Year's Eve. What station was it? Now WILK, but when they played music back years when they actually played music,
I remember them really well.
the DJ was Dandy Don Tandler. And he was giving away a certificate for a large pizza from this Midtown Pizza, and I won it. So I was like the fifth or whatever caller it was. Like you back then. I don't remember if we even had push button. Like so you're trying to dial the phone number.
Yeah. You're just calling nonstop. Yeah.
I got through, and I was like so excited. Hey, oh my god, I can't believe. And he was like, what's your name? What's your address? And then he's like, okay, I'm gonna put you on the air for a minute. So I'm like, oh hey, and I was like, oh hey, Mr. Taylor, and I was all, and he was like basically like, yeah, whatever, kid. I'm like,
I got to meet those guys when I was little. My cousin, or I should say my cousins, dialed in, and they won a pool party with all the WILK DJs.
Nice.
And yeah, so they had, they all came to the backyard pool, and family was invited. I was family. The whole thing was sponsored by Sunkist, so there was Sunkist. Well, Sunkist was like a new soda back then. Okay. So like, there was Sunkist beach balls. There were Sunkist
everything.
Frisbees.
Yeah, frisbee. Like the whole freaking thing was orange. All the soda, there were just coolers upon coolers filled with Sunkist. I was like, I'm getting really. Can I get a Coke? No. I'm getting really sick of orange soda, mister.
Yeah.
I was about 8 years old.
Jay, what's kind of a pet peeve of my father? So my dad loves Coca-Cola. Like, you go to a restaurant, hey, could I have a Coke? And they'll say, oh, we have Pepsi. Is that okay? What are you going to say? No. I mean, he's usually like, yeah, okay.
No, I want you to go out and get me a Coke, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, my father even collected like Coca-Cola memorabilia. Like we had old Coke machines, those like aluminum signs. I mean, we like all kinds of Coke stuff. But I know kind of a pet peeve of his is like if we go somewhere and they serve RC Cola, it's like, I'll have an iced tea. Like he won't even settle for it.
Royal Crown Cola.
I won't drink an evil imitator.
RC.
Now,
I will have my meal dry. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I will go thirst. I will die of thirst before I.
Can I just have a
RC?
Can I have a water with just a little bit of lemon in it, please? Thank you.
Well, back when I originally started, the first time I started working at Arby's in the mall, and I'm going way back. The Coca-Cola they used was RC Cola. That's who they had. And then
that's who the contract was with.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Speaking of new places, there's a new place that just opened across, kind of a little bit diagonal from the Midway Shopping Center. It's in a little strip mall. It's called Fizzy Pop.
Oh, yeah.
I saw your thing on it.
Great video, man. I can't wait to get there.
It was the neatest little soda shop. Now you can get like ice cream, little chocolate goodies.
Yeah.
I mean, they have like Coke, like the normal, but you look on their board, like I got the strawberry fizz, which had a whole bunch of shit, and it was good. It was like really good. And so yeah, I want to give a shout out to the Fizzy Pop. I was talking to the owner, told him what I did, and he's like, "Oh, thank you." I'm like, "Can I take a picture of it?" Yeah, go ahead, sure, go ahead.
Dude, like best of luck to that place. I mean, they're one of a kind, really. I mean, there's no other novelty soda shop like that in this area. I really hope they do well because that's awesome.
I thought they were like a chain off, from like a chain. He goes, "No, if this isn't a chain, it's me." He's like, my wife and I started this. What's up, Venger?
Hey, Venger.
He's like, me and my wife started this. They have something to do with the signs, the sign shop that's in 44th.
Yeah,
They have something.
and they
good
have
to do.
a partnership with, or maybe not a partnership. I don't know, but like they one of the local soda companies or something. Maybe they serve some of their products. I got to do my research, but
From what he
really
was saying,
cool place.
this is not. It's not a chain. It's not chained off from anybody. Now, what he was telling me is he wants to franchise it off to other places, but this is the first or only location.
Nice.
Fizzy Pop Soda Company, and their prices for like when you get their drinks. I got a medium. It was like 2 and change. It's not like they don't kill you on price.
Nice.
It's really affordable. I've been hanging Benji. If you're tuning now, you missed my story. Remember where yesterday I fell on my ass, literally. I fell, did a couple barrel rolls, and ended up on my ass, all busted up. But oh yeah, today now I'm feeling all the bumps and the bruises, and I just want to give a shout out and say thank you to. I'm looking up here in the corner. 4 people clicked the QR code to help Mike and Gina's fund. They clicked on the QR code, so I'm hoping. No, well, now here's number 5. 5 people clicked on the QR code for Mike and Gina's GoFundMe page. But yeah, that place it reminds me of like, and I messaged him. He messaged me. He's like, "Hey, thanks for the video." Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, no problem. I said, I dubbed it the soda shop of tomorrow today, and I'm like, if you want to use it, be my guest. He's like, thanks, because that's what it reminds me of,
Nice.
like the soda shops of back then, but with a today's spin on it. What's going on, Pete? With the new spin on it. I hope they do well.
I watched your video, and Tim, I'm sorry, but for me, it looked like a diabetic coma.
Oh, it was, but it was me.
No, I mean like literally. I mean, I've been in ketoacidosis before. Me having anything there I would probably leave in an ambulance.
It was then their homemade brownies. Oh my god, that was so good. Yeah, I wish Fizzy Pop all the best of luck. Hope they do good.
Absolutely. That's a really, really cool idea. Cool place.
Gigi Cat did go to said she went there a couple days ago.
Yeah.
What did
Gigi
you get?
Cat, what? Tell us what you got, man. I'm so
what you
jealous. I got to get there.
But
I saw they have like a, I think maybe it's a Diet Coke with coconut and lime. It sounded pretty good.
they had a lot of
Well,
stuff.
You put the lime in the coconut, and you drink it all up.
Right. You got to sing the song when you order that one.
Well, no, you got to go to the counter and say, "Hey, doctor."
I'm doing good, Pete. Thanks for asking. I'm holding my own. Wait, what's today? Today's the 26th. So this week I go see my cardiologist and I'll let everybody know what's going on then.
Yeah. We're wishing you good health, Jay. Everybody's rooting for you, man. Good health. Good health.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Benji's looking to move up north at one point. That's awesome. Yeah, Ox just put in the chat. They do have in front. If they took part of their parking, fenced it, and put some tables with umbrellas, and they have a drive-through.
Oh, get out. Yeah. Well, you got Fizzy Pop right there. You got Booyah Burgers down the road. They have a drive-through. They have outdoor seating. They have a great menu.
I got to try their pizza. I have not tried their pizza
Yes.
from Booyah.
You got to try their pizza, and you have to try their turkey burger. If you're into turkey burgers, Booyah has a great one, dude. It's really, really good.
I went to when I was at Garrity's the other day. I got a pack of their turkey meat. And I made a nice sized patty, plopped it on the grill, Now, I never really cooked turkey burgers, so I don't know if I just overdid it. But it was a little on the dry side, so maybe I left it go a little bit too long.
Yeah.
But then I got a message from one of my old coworkers, and she said with turkey, because turkey hamburger is more leaner, so there's not a lot of
Yeah.
juice.
Right.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
It's very lean. There's hardly any, fat, which is all that flavor, all that juice when you bite into a good burger. That's all the.
I hear gravy
All
and
that stuff.
stuffing helps.
Yeah.
I heard I'll take olive oil and hit with olive oil, mix it. It'll make it a little bit more juicier. So
Yeah.
it wasn't. Oh, you did. Oh, Venture, that's awesome. Oh wait, I want you to try Krispy Kreme in Brooklyn, crispy pizza in Brooklyn. I don't get to New York quite often anymore, but if I do, definitely. Like I said, my problem now is I can't drive. If I drive more than an hour, I'm starting to like fall asleep behind the wheel. Like I can't haul it anymore. Like I said, there's a place down near Stroudsburg called Bun Busters, which looks freaking amazing, but it's like an hour and a half one way, and I don't until I figure out what's going on with my heart and with that blockage. I have to wait unless Fred or Mike want to go with me and drive.
Of course.
Let's see.
We could do that.
Did any of you guys ever go to the drive-in?
Yeah.
Which one?
The last time I went to a drive-in, I think I went to it was the Poltergeist with the last Poltergeist movie that the little girl from the first one was in before she died. I thought that was Poltergeist 3 or 4, whatever it was. That's the last time I went to a drive-in.
To whomever asked that about the drive-in, where Coles is now, up by Wegmans and all that. Coles that actually used to be the Wilkes-Barre drive-in.
I remember. Me and a buddy of mine, not Danny, before Danny's time. Me, my buddy Jim, I think my buddy Rob. We rode our bikes up there one night, and we snuck in through the side, like, 'cause you could just like walk behind the trees and shit and walk in.
Yeah.
We put our bikes, we sat inside, and we were near one of the speakers. We watched. It was a DC Cab with Mr. T.
Nice.
And I was telling you the first time I went to a drive-in was with my mom, and my dad. We went to see. It was a double feature. One of them was the original Amityville Horror with Margot Kidder and John Groban or Jack. One of the Groban, I can't remember his first name. But it was with the original Amityville Horror. Nice Venger.
We used to go to the Circle up in Dixon City. Like if like my brother and I were kids, if we went to a drive-in, we'd always go up there. What's the one on Route 11? What's that one? Is that
the Circle?
No.
The Circle Drive-In.
Circle?
I think that's the name. I can't remember the name, but it's down near
like along the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's down Route 11. Actually, there were two drive-ins down that way. There was the Moonlight, and that was on the right-hand side, and then on the left-hand side was the other one where they have the flea market.
The Garden.
Garden. There you go.
Now,
Yes.
across from where Wyoming Valley Motors used to be, that used to be a drive-in years and years ago.
See what I mean when
really?
I said which one?
Yeah, I forgot about it until I remember. I'm like, wait, it used to be one right across from the dealership. I keep hearing something like Gina's trying to chime in, but I can't see her. I keep hearing a doop. Oh, wait, hold on. Here she is.
Yeah, the Garden Drive-In down on Route 11. Yeah, I've been there. There was one, Jay, you know where Walmart is in Pittston? Like on 315, like DuPont Pittston? There was a drive-in there years ago, too. That was all woods before they built Walmart and, all the other businesses up there now in Pittston Township.
Gina is back.
You know,
Hey, Gina.
Looks like she's in the house.
no, I'm outside. Sorry.
Did you get your phone call yet?
Nope.
Still waiting?
No status.
Still waiting. She got induced at 5:30. Or she had to
She
be
just
there
doesn't
for
wanna-
5:30.
Gotcha.
From the Instagram side, I want to say hey to the mayor.
You know, I brought speakers out so I could hear. I couldn't hear a thing because, you know, somebody has to have their music blasting so you can hear it a block away.
Fabriosa 713 is hanging out with us from Instagram, along with Mayor 74. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for joining. They're with us from
Avenger, my
Instagram.
leg is okay. It still hurts some. I'm allowed to put 50% of the weight on it, so I've been trying to walk around more, and it hurts more because of it. Can't wait till elections.
Me too.
Seeing if
Of course, I do
anybody
like
is-
driving that motorized scooter around the stores.
Yeah, the night got deathly quiet.
I'm
And space
trying-
nonstop. Sorry.
I was trying to see if anybody's checking in with us from Facebook. Let's see.
His face lost all expression. So if you're gonna do the stream, boy, you better
Oh,
learn to
Charlotte
stream
and
it right.
what's up, Dorothy and Justin? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight via Facebook.
Thank you all.
Awesome. But yeah, I like to go to the Garden Drive-In sometimes Sunday mornings to check out the flea market.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no
That was like-
way to hold my head. That didn't hurt.
Venger, I like that idea. Jay, check out Venger's comment there.
Where is it?
For 2 seconds there, I thought we were on red alert.
Wait, I think I'm mixing outside the box would be clear. I'll just kind of Jane, sick, do some.
Venger wants us to team up and do a review together somewhere. Now that would be
good.
cool.
We should.
Yeah, like a tag team. Like one person can hold a camera, the other person can eat, and then you tag out and then tag back in and swap cameras. And
Depending on the weather tomorrow, I might. I felt too crappy going up there today with me falling on my head last night.
Jay, you didn't get knocked out, did you? Like, did you get a concussion or anything?
I didn't hit I don't think I hit my head. The first thing she had said, hit your head. I'm like, not that I remember.
Yeah. And but somebody was there to help you up though. At least there
was some guy.
Some good Samaritan was available.
Yeah, the good Samaritan was across the street or going to his car. I think maybe he might have been even leaving Larry's. It's like, hey, you all right? I'm like, just more my pride.
Yeah.
So he came over, he helped me up, and I'm like, I just felt like, I'm like, shit, did I just give myself a heart attack? But no, I didn't. Not that it felt. I felt just weird for like for the rest of the day. And
yeah.
I went to Larry's, I ate, I went home, talked to Jeff for like 10 minutes, told her, she's like, oh my God, you want to go to the hospital? I'm like, no, I want to go to the hospital. I'm just hitting myself up with Motrin, and I'm gonna lay down for a few hours. And then after I woke up, I felt a little better. Then when I went to the bathroom, I looked at him like, oh, now there's my knees all busted up, and I'm like, crap.
Ah, shit, man. Sorry that happened to you, dude.
And I felt myself go. What did you miss, Ox? Last night I went to Larry's Pizza in Nanticoke, and I couldn't park in front of Larry's because there was a car which I wanted to, but I couldn't. So, in case if you don't know where Larry's is, it sits on an intersection. So I parked diagonal across, and there was a park, so I parked. No biggie, you know. Well, a lot of roads in Nanticoke are on hills. Well, this one was unevenly paved. I'm getting out of the car. I'm walking. You know, I'm going to start to do my thing. And I just felt myself like I couldn't. It felt weird, but next thing I know, I'm falling on my head. And I did a couple rolls in between somewhere. And next thing I know, I'm sitting on my ass, literally fell on my ass. Then I get from there, and there was a car at the four-way, but he just sat there. She just sat there, and a guy across the street's like, "Hey, you all right?" Yeah, I think so. You know, just more like my pride because I felt stupid.
Man,
I wish I was there to pick you up, man. I would have been right there for you.
But I'm getting a message from who though? I don't know who.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, eventually, someday it would be cool to all team up in person and go live, or do something recorded where we're doing our thing, but we're all together at the same table. That would be cool. We'll get there.
From Judy, who lives at the street. She's like, "Hey, how's everything doing?" So I'm assuming she's watching via Facebook. Thanks, Judy, for watching. Judy and Joe live up literally 4 doors up from me, 4 or 5 doors, and it's funny because every so often, I'll go out when I used to go out for breakfast in the morning, I'd come back and all I hear is, "Hey, how's it going here?" It's Joe. They have a deck, an upper deck. Hey, how you guys? He's yelling at me from the deck.
You got friends in high places, Jay.
Just a message. Thank you, Judy, for chiming in via the Facebook Messenger chat. Appreciate you and Joe hanging out and watching us.
Avenger, I think we're back to DEFCON 3.
Yeah, but it was weird because I'm walking and it's just a weird feeling, and I just don't know how to explain. I say, and I'm like, poof. I'm like, what the hell just happened? So when I first started doing the video, I had my transmitter in my phone for my wireless mic. Well, when I got out of the car, I thought when I was charging my phone, I put it back in the case. And when I got out, I forgot to put it back in the phone. So I had my mic on my shirt, but I didn't have the transmitter. So after I got myself situated, I'm like, shit, I thought I lost the transmitter. So I'm looking around, and I'm like, it's a black transmitter against black asphalt. I'm like, shit. So I'm like, well, I'm looking around and I just can't see it. I'm like, did it? What I felt, I kept my phone in my hand, but did it come off? Did it something? I'm looking around, then I have a car because I'm not paying attention to cars, trying to see if I can find my transmitter. I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll have to buy a new mic because with my Motorola, you can't hardwire or you can't direct pair a mic to the Bluetooth. It has to go through this transmitter. No reason, no clue why. That's just how it is. And I'm like, I'm going to buy another microphone and blah 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 blah.
I always carry a flashlight with me.
And it was yeah, it's not bad. I had the flashlight on my phone too, but it was still light out. So I'm like looking, I'm like, I can't. I'm like, shit, it's gone. So I get back in the car to leave. I put my back in the case. I'm looking. I'm like, I forgot to put it on the phone. I'm like, oh, thank God. So I'll have to buy it. Yeah, it was one hell of a night. I enjoyed your live a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
maybe like 2 weeks ago, Avenger went live. I got an alert on my phone. I joined in for a couple minutes. I was kind of half asleep, but they were just shooting some pool. It was good. It was
I
cool
saw
to
that.
watch.
Yeah, I remember seeing that too. That was good. How you doing?
Cool. Great music too, man. Avenger, you guys are playing some great tunes.
John Paul, how you doing? Thanks for checking in with us. Happy
Hello.
Saturday night. If this is your first time here, depending where you're watching us through, which channel, give us a like or give all 3 our channels a like. We got some interesting stuff going on from time to time.
Welcome.
But if Brother Crewman is still hanging here,
He's here somewhere.
I just checked how many videos I've ready to premiere. My last one was February 13th. Or no, February 6th or 13th. Mid-February next year. That's how many more videos I have to go.
Oh man. Jay, you could take yourself a nice vacation. I mean, you have content for months.
Like I said, I have content up until February. Here, I'll tell you.
My gosh. There he is.
February 13th. From Burlow's Hoagies and Music.
Oh yeah, that's a good place.
So yeah,
Great
I got
hoagies.
up till February 13th. So I'm like telling myself I'm gonna kick back, do some weight, do some exercise and videos. And then I found out, my blockages and shit. So I kind of gotta wait. So if anybody was following me on my 300-pound life series, I just got to take a little chill until I see the cardiologist. Because he told me, my doctor said, he goes, wait to see the cardiologist. He goes, because you could do something you think you're doing okay, but then you could like do something that'll screw you up at the same time. So we find out how. Like I said, all I know is my right front branch is blocked, but I don't know how bad. Is it fully blocked? Is it partially blocked? Is it just a quarter? That they couldn't tell me. So hopefully I'll find that out on the 30th. And once I find that out, I could continue my weight loss
regimen. Yeah. Well, we're sending you positive vibes, man. Like I said, good health and positive vibes and prayers and all that good stuff, man. I mean, you just hang in there.
I'm trying to keep because like before I was like, all right, but now it's like, now it's reality. So now it's real. So I'm like, shit.
Yeah. Well,
False just chimed in like maybe 10 minutes ago, Fenjer. He popped in. He might still be here.
False, are you still in the house?
Have I physically seen maybe a week ago? I gave him a ride to the store. Yeah, from last he talked to me, he was doing okay.
So Jay, you were saying they don't want you to do too many exercises anymore. Just keep up with the healthy eating.
Yeah, they told me once you find out from the cardiologist, but just for right now, take a break because you could push yourself, not realizing, and you could, even though I'm just doing little stuff, they said he could do some damage.
Yeah. Just make sure that you keep eating healthy, though. I want to make sure that if you're hungry for pizza, get the cauliflower crust. It's really good.
Yep.
Sabatini's. I said
we just had that tonight, matter of fact.
It's
Sabatini's cauliflower crust. It's great. Sabs has a tremendous cauliflower pizza. It's awesome.
But you got it. You have to eat it there. You have to eat it there. If you take it home, it loses something.
Agreed.
So Friday night, drag racing up on Main Street.
And that's only one car.
Sounded like somebody was racing.
He's already a block and a half away from me, and you heard that.
Oh, damn. Good microphones. But no.
Now you can hear he's going fast in a 25-mile-an-hour zone.
He does venture. Yeah, he does. He's a good guy. What's my train of thought? Oh, it was he's like, the doctor's like, I commend you trying to get some exercise. So like Fridays I'm gonna have pizza night. Except not, like I said, I'm trying to work it where I'm eating healthier, but still like Friday night, pizza night. Saturday I'll do a review somewhere, but then Sunday I'll I'll eat chicken. Oh no, Mike left. He went probably to go to the bathroom or something. It's not the Mike show because Mike went to the
Not yet.
I don't know. Not yet.
It's early.
It's but yeah, I know
Jay,
last.
I don't mean to interrupt, but like honestly though, dude, on your Friday pizza night, just get a cauliflower pizza. Mix it up. Like, did you ever have it? Did you ever try the cauliflower pizza?
From Sab's, yeah, and it was really good. But you gotta eat it there.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of other places have it though. It's fun to kind of, try like Pizza Bella has one. Murphy's in Swoyersville does one. Ricky's Pizza up on Park Ave, they have one. So a lot of places do it now. So you could get like a pizza place that you love, and 9 out of 10 of them are making a cauliflower crust pie nowadays. So
what I want to try and do though is not keep hitting the same one because I like doing a review from the same place. Yeah, cauliflower is awesome. Oh, I'm trying to think positive, Avenger. I'm for the most part, like in the mornings now, instead of running down the sheets and getting a whole shitload of breakfast, I'll do like hard-boiled eggs here. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that.
Jay, Steph wanted me to remind you how good Texas Roadhouse is. Like, even for takeout, they have, like you could get like, they give you like 2 pretty nice sized chicken breasts, and then you can get, healthy sides, like maybe steamed vegetables, and then, something else so it's not so boring. But try to work that into your like routine a little bit too. Like Texas Roadhouse, man, you could actually eat pretty healthy there.
Me and Jeff haven't gone there in a while. I still got a gift card from Christmas for Texas Roadhouse. Dude. Chance to use it.
Use it up.
Mike I love their green beans.
I do too. I love their bacon green beans. Yeah.
Yeah, it has bacon bits, but it's also done. It's done in chicken broth.
Yep.
Oh.
It has bacon bits and onion in it.
I would like.
They're
that.
the best. They are the best. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Love them.
What I did, Avenger, the first time I did hard-boiled eggs, I was like, oh. But the second time I did it, I hit it with a little bit of pepper, and it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Like I said, I didn't mind eating that turkey burger. It's just I got to figure out how to make it like have a little bit
gravy.
Yeah, more flavor.
More flavor. But for the whole thing, it wasn't bad. Now I got a recommendation on Facebook where they said where one his name's Brian, who's following me on Facebook side. And he said, do it. Here's a tip. Try, cook it up, but go like, do it like open face, like just leave out the bun. And next time maybe I'll do that. You can't eat it open face. But on Sundays, my oldest sister usually does steak for my niece, and a lot of times she's like, "Hey, you want to come over for dinner?" I'll be like, "Yeah," because like she knows she's my oldest sister. Well, they both do it, but like my niece is a little bit overweight like me, so she'll make healthier stuff for me. So like I could like fit right in and Pizza Bella. I haven't been to Pizza Bella in a long time either. Crap.
I used to drink with the owner.
Pizza Bella?
Yeah, we used to hang out in the same bar.
Nice.
They have an incredible Italian hoagie though, Pizza Bella. Unbelievable, so good. Seeded roll.
Burlow's wasn't bad today. Burlow's was pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good place.
It's thing. I see we got 16 hanging with us tonight. Thank you very much. Throughout social media. Taco seasoning. I never thought of that.
See that? There you go. That'll flavor it right up. Yeah.
But overall, like, because even like the GIF was like, she's like, I hope you like it. I hope you like it. We got Flynn hanging with us from Flynn92563 from Instagram. Thank you, Flynn. So yeah, we got a nice round going tonight. Let's see.
Appreciate everybody being with us. It's awesome.
I apologize last week. I had family in and we were doing a family thing. I said by the time we got done, it was like 2 a.m. Like, damn.
We're glad you had a good time with your family, Jay. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's my two cousins came. Well, my two cousins and my one cousin's husband. My aunt that passed away last year. It's their daughters, so they come in. They try and come in at least twice a year to, like, go to the graves and everything. Because like her mom, my aunt, they're originally born here in Plymouth, but in the 70s, well 60s, her and her husband got a job out in Rochester, so they moved out to Rochester. They've been there ever since. And she said whenever she died, she wants to be buried back home, meaning back here in Plymouth. So yeah, they come down like twice a year to go to the cemeteries and everything. And so that night we had dinner at my oldest sister's house, and it was just like pizza and everything. Jay, you should buy some of Mrs. D8.
Mrs. Dash.
Mrs. Dash.
I'm
Mrs.
like,
Dash
yeah.
seasoning. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Salt substitute.
Ox wants to know, Mike, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Thanks, Mike. How are you?
Yeah,
I'm alive.
I'll be right back again. Be right back.
My hairnet's showing. My hairnet was showing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's like I have really long hair still.
He does.
And sometimes, I get sick of it. And at the same time, I don't want to cut it all off. So I just basically put it up. I put it up in a net and then throw this thing on top. And apparently, Gina's showing us the view of a porch floor.
Actually, what I'm showing you is Mama sitting over there.
I see now.
She is the mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, aunt, great-aunt to most of the cats that we have.
Ah, there we go. There we go.
Come on, Mama, you can eat.
And now if you just tuned in,
Mama.
guys, thanks for hanging with us tonight. We're hitting a steady, strong 20 people. And I didn't even talk about it yet, but the QR code up in the left is for Mike and Gina's GoFundMe page to help them out with. They got hit a little bit of a rocket situation.
Thanks, Gina.
And I see right off the bat, we have 5 people that clicked that code, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's
Gracias por los servicios.
Of course, I'll bring the camera back and she
But
probably comes over.
I do like turkey bacon though. Turkey bacon's pretty good. I gotta admit. I do like
There she
the
is.
turkey bacon. Oh, there's the mama kitty.
Isn't she beautiful? She's at least
But-
6 or 7 years old.
Now from the camera, she looks like she's small. Is she small or is
Nice.
she bigger?
She's average size. She's like a medium size. She's kind of, I guess, upset too. Not upset, but scared. So she's not
Oh, okay.
just like lazing. But there's food, so she come around. Right, Mama?
Oh, Judy just tried to get on Facebook saying when we're talking about the cauliflower pizza, Antonio's up the street from us has Antonio, so I'll have to definitely check that out.
Oh yeah. I haven't tried theirs. I'm sure it's good because their food rules. So
Oh, here comes Negan.
Just just so you guys are all aware, when it comes to cauliflower pizza, and I've seen this happen more than once, I'll be in Wegmans doing my normal shopping, whatever. And if you ever notice, sometimes you go to Wegmans and there's like no cauliflower crust. That's because the local pizza places will go to
Buy it.
Wegmans, grab all of them, pull them into the cart, and then run right to the register and buy
That's
them.
Mike's excuse.
So it's not like they're scientifically engineering their own cauliflower crust. They're just buying it from Wegmans and throwing sausage.
See that gorgeous black cat there? That's Negan.
Okay, I do see that.
He's been around since he was a baby.
Yeah, they're a married couple.
That's too.
Actually,
They
I think he's one of her kids.
That doesn't
True.
stop cats.
True. He will let me pet him, but probably not now because he's not used to me out on the porch.
Me too.
What's the matter, Negan? Hey, baby.
Jay, I was wondering if you saw this on the news. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. So
Let me.
2 weeks
You're
ago,
okay,
we were
Negan.
talking about Annabelle, right?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
She just gave us all a free show.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Well, the guy died. His hand,
Yeah.
the Annabelle handler.
Yeah,
I heard
Dan
that.
Rivera.
I think that
he
was
was
just
on tour
coincidence.
with.
I don't know. You never know.
They
You
were in
never know.
Gettysburg. He was found unresponsive in his hotel room. Cause of death remains unknown. The coroner did say that the Annabelle doll was not present in his room. Was not present in his room. So, anyway, yeah.
He did do he made the faux pas earlier in the day of pulling her out of the case and actually touching her.
Man. I mean, I'm sorry to laugh.
It takes a while for the evil to actually get in and stop a heart.
I'm not laughing that the poor guy passed away. I mean, my condolences, but like,
Laughing at Mike's
yeah,
description.
gee,
Yeah, that's again so coincidental.
that's so weird. So weird.
I
Yeah, I was in Weiss yesterday, and I was in an aisle by myself, and it's the aisle where they have the Goya stuff and the Mexican stuff. Well, they're like further down. There's marshmallows, and all by itself, a pack of marshmallows fell off the shelf and onto the floor, and I was about 40 feet away from it, and there was no breeze or anything. So take that.
Oh my God, that is so weird.
I got one better for you. This was about maybe now going on about 3 or 4 months ago. It was a Sunday. My older sister called me, "Hey, you want to come over for dinner? I'm doing steaks." Sure. Well, next to her stove, she has the microwave cart, and it's a nice size cart. It's not like skimpy or anything, and of course the microwave's on top of it, and that's sturdy. Well, she pulls out. She's like, "You got to try my beans." We all know I hate beans. She's like, "I want you to try some because the way I did them, I think you're gonna like them." All right. So she puts the tray bean, like she puts stuff on top of the microwave like all the time, and I'm watching my niece because my niece has autism, so I'm making sure she's not getting something she shouldn't get into. My sister's washing some dishes in the sink. I just happen to look up, and where the microwave is, it looked like the tray of beans went slam right on the ground. And it looked like if somebody went behind it or someone grabbed it, just like flicked it, like not like it didn't, just went bang. And my sister quick turns around. She's like, "I said somehow the beans fell off the microwave." And she's like, because like I really wanted you to try it, blah 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 blah. So we get to eating dinner. Okay, so we don't have beans that night. I wasn't heartbroken. So I go over to the cart. I'm just something just seemed weird about that because it was like full force. It looks like someone put their hand behind it or grabbed the tray and just flicked it. Like if that was paranormal, which I'm sure it was, that you had to have a lot of freaking energy to do that. It looks like if you put your hand behind it and like kind of just shoved it or something, it just went. So
Probably derived energy, like all the carbs and stuff that are in beans, probably just like seeped up some of that energy, and then plus like all the energy. I mean, if you actually ate the beans, you would discover energy that you never knew existed in the form of sitting on a toilet, and it probably soaked up some of that
Well, no,
yeah.
energy. And it's like it's fart energy. It's just and the whole thing just some spirit that had bad experiences with beans in
that's a
life.
good theory. Well, no, well,
Yeah, so somebody who pooped themselves in public.
after dinner, I go over to the cart. I'm trying to like shake it. I'm putting the tray back on it, trying to see if I can get it to like, and nothing. And my sister's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm trying to get this thing to fall off the microwave again." So I said, because the way it did it was full force, not like slid. It just went wham. So we started tying. I'm like, I said to my sister, I said, this, I think this is paranormal because it went to. She goes, I didn't see it. I said, I know, I did, and I caught it because I was helping my niece, but I caught it out of the corner of my eye where it just went whew, bang, and I'm like, damn. Oh, it hurts. Yeah, that was interesting.
What was it? Maybe it was paralegal.
Bill Murray would say only ghosts could drop marshmallows like that.
It was paralegal.
Exactly. Maybe it was a parakeet.
But oh,
Great. Now I want to watch Blazing Saddles.
Oh, do it. The
Do it.
campfire scene. They're all eating the beans.
but no, it's so yeah, as I'm trying to eat a little bit more healthier during the week. Because I know Fridays I'm gonna screw with pizza. That's just a given. But no, for everybody just tuning in, this last night in front of Alar's Pizza in Negro, I fell on my ass literally. But yeah, it was a story in itself.
Well, you never know. That could have been paranormal.
It was if and no, to be honest, no, serious. When I was walking, something like my feet just felt weird, like on the asphalt, and something was off, and I couldn't catch myself, and just went down. I went.
Coincidence?
Mike, I have a question for you. What
Okay.
What are your thoughts on the putting pure cane sugar in Coca-Cola, not high fructose corn syrup? Have you been following that on the news?
More or less. You know what? I think it's a great thing. I think high fructose corn syrup is part of the
Yeah.
obesity because everything is part of the obesity epidemic in this country. To me, a big part of it is high fructose corn syrup because it's in places you won't even.
It's
can't
a
even think
ketchup.
of. You wouldn't think
Yeah.
of.
I mean, it's
Everywhere.
Yep. It's okay. You ever like Wonder Bread or Pepperidge Farm hot dog buns or like they use it as a browning agent. Like it quickly, like in an oven, it'll quickly brown the surface of bread. So like you got like that stiff outer shell when you're having like a
Yeah.
hamburger, like the hamburger bun. Like the
Yeah.
outer shell
It's
is
like-
like just like
it's like a little
stiff, the
crispy
brown
almost.
part.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that is actually because that is baked in high fructose corn syrup
Gina,
to give it that brown
Pete
color.
he just purchased Blazing Saddles, so you can borrow it on Pete.
I could probably find it online somewhere.
It's probably free on Roku. I would imagine.
I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah. See if it's free.
But yeah, I think I mean, I couldn't have either, being
Yeah,
diabetic. But I would always, let's put it this way, not being anti-Semitic or anything, but I would go like during the time of Passover. I would go from store like when I was a big Coke drinker, like what arguably made me diabetic. I would go during Passover season. I would go from store to store to store, buying up as many yellow-capped Coke bottles as I could because high fructose corn syrup being made from corn was not kosher or is not kosher. So all of those yellow-capped Cokes it's a slightly different formula to be kosher. And if you see like the three Hebraic symbols on the top of the yellow cap or on the side of the yellow cap, I think it is, that actually stands, in Hebrew, that means kosher for Passover.
Yep.
But there's like a slight sprigger and hint of nutmeg in it, and it's like, to me, like the best Coke formula. I'd be stacking them up in my closet back then because I wanted to like make them last as long as possible. And when you drink about 3 or 4 bottles, 2-liter bottles of soda every day, and they go quick.
Is it better then, or as good as Mexican Coke, like in the glass bottles?
I've only had Mexican Coke a few times. I think cane sugar. Well, to me, Passover Coke is the ultimate Coca-Cola. For my taste. But you got to remember, like with Mexican Coke, it's being they're using Mexican water, and I don't know how healthy that is. I'm sorry to Mexico, but quite frankly, you're a third world country, and your water supply isn't the best. So that's kind of like I have like a mental block to Mexican Coke because it's made with Mexican water.
So I looked it up. Blazing Saddles is not free on anything.
Oh.
It's like $3.99 though.
Right, I was gonna say it'd probably be like $5.
It's that.
Oh, come here.
It's worth it.
Boy, Loki the Doki.
Oh yeah. I love Mel Brooks.
Oh, Mel Brooks is
Me too.
Sure.
Love Mel Brooks.
Loki.
Oh, I see my Loki.
Comedic genius.
So, what do you think about Hulk Hogan dying?
Wow.
I think it's sad.
Very sad. I grew up loving him as a wrestler. I don't watch wrestling much.
Yeah.
Well, I don't watch wrestling at all anymore.
All I can say is, the minute you give Ozzy Osbourne a set of wings, what does he do? He comes back to Earth and strikes down the Hulkster. And that's got to say something.
Well, they say things happen in groups of 3. First, there was that Theo from the Cosby Show. Then Ozzy.
Purposely swimming in riptides with his daughter for some reason.
And now the Hulkster.
Yep.
Oh yeah, brother.
Somebody,
we've lost a lot of celebrities this year, and it's only the end of July, and a lot of heavy hitters have passed away this year.
We seem to have lost a lot this month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Connie Francis.
Yep.
For Gen Xers, I mean, a lot of the people that we grew up thinking were, special, they're all getting into their 60s and 70s now. So this is unfortunately going to be a more common occurrence, unless, of course, the Betty White syndrome.
She was what, 99?
If one of them could make it.
Betty White. She looks like what?
Yeah, she was like literally like weeks before her 100th birthday, which
actually
is
it wasn't weeks; it was days.
Oh,
Days.
Was it days?
I think it was like the day before.
Oh God! Imagine you make it like the day before your 100th birthday and you die. I would have been like walking up to God, going, "Really? You couldn't give me one more freaking day? Just make it 100."
Well, Mike, like you said to me, and yet Keith Richards is still hanging on.
Yep. Keith Richards experiences the quickening. Keith Richards, there can be only one.
I'm just
Keith Richards will transcend everything we believe about death. Keith Richards is immortal.
Nuclear war.
Yeah, he is immortal.
Nuclear war. It's like it's cockroaches and Keith Richards.
It is. Yep.
And the thing is, you know what the really funny part about all the whole Keith Richards hype and vibe is that Mick Jagger is a year older than him.
It's pretty amazing, dude. It's
nobody ever like stops to think about that one.
Look, I
I
think I've shared this with you guys before. I've seen the Stones in concert. I don't know, probably close to 20 times. I'm not even exaggerating. My first concert ever, I was 7 years old. My dad took me to see the Stones up in Syracuse, and
good concert to go to.
I mean, dude, I remember leaving that concert and I was like, I have to do this. I have to be a musician. I have to do this with my life. So a few days later, my dad was, getting me guitar lessons. I mean, that's the impact that concert, that moment had on me. Like, I got guitars tattooed on my arms. Like, I'm all about, it just changed my life completely,
All about
crazy
the
concert. But, yeah, we just saw them last summer. Matter of fact, they came to Philly. I think it was last June or July. And, Charlie Watts passed away. They have Steve Jordan playing drums for them, who's a monster. I mean, he's amazing.
Brother,
these guys are so old, man, and they're still doing it. They're still doing it, and they're still kicking ass. Yeah, happy birthday, Mick.
I wouldn't even be able to have half of their energy.
Oh, I know.
I don't even have half of their energy now, and I'm only 50.
I'm in my late 30s, and I don't have that energy. It's terrible. I swear.
Get it.
Seriously. It's unbelievable to see them in concert. I mean, it's just crazy.
I heard the next album is going to be called Steel Wheelchairs. Don't ask. I don't know where the stuff comes from. It just beams into my head like aliens are out there.
The worst part is if you're
saying,
taking a drink.
Hey, say this.
He does it to me all the time. I'll be taking a drink, and he'll say something like that, and it's like, do I spit it out?
Even my brother, who is a diehard Stones fan, and I am too, but I'm sure even my brother's laughing at that one. That was a good one.
Oh, I love the Stones. I mean, to make jokes like that, you have to love the people you're joking about. I mean, that comes from a place of love. Oh God, I've been listening to, like, I remember when Tumbling Dice was on the radio. I grew up with the '70s Stones. That whole trip, Exile on Main Street stuff. Album up to this day I still listen to all the time.
Yep. Incredible.
Yeah, I remember like being like a little kid, and please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste, and I'm like hearing that on Rock 107, and I'm like, they're singing about the devil.
Oh yeah,
that's wrong. He's saying he's the devil. Freaked me out when I was a kid. Stuff like that would always freak me out.
You guys remember?
I was I don't know.
You guys remember, like, in the early to mid 2000s, where you would be able to download ringtones on your flip phone.
The wonderful ringtones, yes.
I still do that.
Yeah, I had the
yeah. So, like, my dad's ringtone for like 20 years straight was "Give Me Shelter." So anytime you're in a room with him and somebody calls him, it's that opening riff to "Give Me Shelter." I'm not sure if he still has that, but I remember downloading that for him on his Razor.
Mine was always "Embryo" by Black Sabbath, and I mean it's just a 30-second MP3 because, like, Embryo is the introduction to Children of the Grave, and it's like 30 seconds of Iommi just plucking chords.
Mine was the Night Rider,
and that was
dun, 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 dun. I'd be at work, my phone would ring,
Nice.
like Knight Rider. Like, what the hell's that?
Knight Rider.
Okay. I don't recall that from Knight Rider. Holy shit.
It's
Talk about kit bashing.
Kit was awesome.
Michael.
What was funny, that's as I'm going back years when I worked back in the dealership. There was a guy who I know who owned a
Kit?
body shop, and it was already done, but he had the picture board up with the pictures on it. Someone found out in the desert a kit, but it was like one of the stunt ones, so it had the full roof. So the guy that I knew who owned this body shop that was over in Exeter, he restored this back to what it was, and he had seen all the pictures how he had to go in and redo it. It was neat, but it was a kit car. He had to cut the T-tops out because this one didn't have because it was like a jumping car, so it needed the full roof. But it was a kit. The inside dash was all. I was like, cool.
Did it talk?
I don't remember. I think he said it could. He didn't do like the electronics. He just did the body work on it. That was cool. I'm like, wow, this is a kit.
Michael, where am I?
Now, there was a couple years ago, there was a car show down at the Midway. Kit wasn't there, but the General Lee was there. Herbie the Love. I just saw Herbie the Love Bug running around the other day. It was the other day, going up Wyoming Ave. It was Herbie the Love Bug. I was like, shit, cool.
Yeah, nobody ever knows that. That's true. Not anybody good, anyway.
But you know what though about Ozzy dying and everybody, like, I'm glad. Like, I'm not a big Ozzy fan. I like some of his songs, okay, but he was able to do that last concert, like literally it was like 2 days before he died.
I think it was 2
raised
weeks.
190 million. For
It was
Parkinson's
it was a couple weeks ago. I think it was like July 4th weekend. Matter of fact, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2.5 weeks before he died.
But even still, he was able to do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're really insightful.
Well,
Oh, thank you.
From Tate, am I saying it right? Tate. Thanks, Tate, for hanging out with us.
Tate. Hello, Tate. I know who you are. At least I think I do.
So you paid them to say that.
Yeah, they're one of my paid subscribers.
oh, you have a
Oh
Patreon?
no.
No, he paid them.
He
Right.
Say hi.
Okay, so you have a reverse
Yes.
Patreon.
Reverse
He
Patreon.
chimed in, big fan of Ozzy since she was 13 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
God, I remember listening to Black Sabbath when I was 5. My cousin Dominic in his mom's basement using Black Sabbath music to try and scare me. It worked.
Yes, he paid me.
I remember I wanted to do.
Shh. You're not supposed to tell anybody I paid you to come in here and talk nicely of me. No, I'm joking. Sorry, Gene, I cut you off.
That's okay. I remember I wanted to do karaoke at the bar the one night. I wanted to do Lita and Ozzy, Close My Eyes Forever. And the one person I asked, big metalhead and everything, did not know the song. How do you not know that song? The guy was like 10, 15 years older than me. And he said he was an Ozzy fan, but never heard of it.
It's that one he did with Lita Ford, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when Lita Ford was managed by Sharon. She thought it'd be a cool idea to get the two of them in the. Well, she wanted to use Ozzy basically to help Lita's record sales.
I thought it was a great song.
Well,
Yeah,
really
I actually,
song.
I don't listen to the radio anymore. I have my phone Bluetooth to the car, So YouTube Music just plays whatever, and it popped up Lead of Ford and Nazi. I was like, wow, that's coincidental. And it's
Mike,
a good song. It is a really good song.
Mike, I have another question for you.
Okay.
All right.
Hopefully,
Here
I
we
have an
go.
answer.
Tony Iommi, Randy Rhoads, Zach Wilde. Give me your pick. Or give me your order out of 3. I know it's a hard one.
That's yeah,
I
it
know.
really is. I'd have to say Iommi's probably my favorite. Let's put it this way: I could play most things that Iommi wrote. Or at least I used to be able to.
Yeah, because it's like
And-
heavy blues basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the guy lost 2 of his fingertips, so I mean the fact that he was able to play guitar professionally after that is amazing to begin with. But he had to simplify his style a lot in order to facilitate things. Randy was actually like some of the first Ozzy I heard because I got Blizzard of Oz when I was about 11. Randy was he was an amazing person. Zach is really good. I mean, he's very technically proficient, very creative. Especially when he confines himself to pentatonics,
But it works.
and trying to be creative. Yeah, well, I mean, it's self-imposed. Like he can play like Yngwie, but he doesn't want to
like
because
Kirk Hammett.
there's already an
Kind of like Kirk
Yngwie.
a little bit. Kirk's similar in that regard. Yeah.
And it's simple as far as I'm just going to play within the confines of a pentatonic, 5-note scale.
Yeah.
But with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, he's playing those 5 notes, but whoa.
Yeah. He's ripping my face off.
So yeah, I mean, yeah. And I mean, it's not really fair in my mind to compare Zach to Randy.
Yeah, agreed.
Because
totally different.
Zach had a whole career. Zach had like 30 years, a 30-year career so far.
Yeah.
And Randy got 2 albums. 4 albums if you count the Quiet Riot, Japan releases. So Randy was at the beginning of his career, just starting to form a style and something unique, and starting to come up with some, a whole. Actually, no Randy Rhoads. I'm sorry, the guy would totally, disagree with me. But no Randy Rhoads, no Yngwie, because Randy started the whole neoclassical thing. Tony, man, I mean, he was the progenitor of, what we consider today thrash, what we would consider today heavy metal, what we considered hard rock, what you would consider like what they call doom metal, sludge metal, whatever the hell you want to call it. They could trace their roots back to different like Black Sabbath songs. I mean, you take something like Symptom of the Universe, I think is like a great example, where you have Hole in the Sky, and then like the middle piece, Don't Wait Till It's Too Late or something, and then Symptom of the Universe, and I mean like all the moods and changes, acoustic instruments back to the heaviest guitar you can imagine, back to acoustic instruments, and it's like and it's all just done on the fly.
Yep.
Or the best part, Tony, Sabbath in general. Nick Rollins, Rollins band, Black Flag, he said it best, man. He's like, that part of Iron Man where it's, or you know,
Yeah, all that timing, that off timing,
it's
kind of, yeah.
well, it's two different time signatures, two different riffs, and two different
Yep.
everything. And as a band, they played that live in the studio. They did that as a band. You go into a room and try to figure, like, okay, guitar player, sure, I could play that note for note, but try to take your drummer, bass player, and singer, and as a band, completely change time signatures
On a
and
dime.
completely
Yeah,
change the
on a
riff
dime. Yeah.
on a
Yeah.
dime. Yeah,
And
just
everybody's in the pocket at that exact moment, you know, like, yeah, I know.
exactly.
Well put. Well put.
Yeah, it's like, well, that was Henry Rollins saying that. He's like, you go into a studio and try to figure, as a band, try to figure out how
Right.
to do that. And those guys just did it like it
Yeah.
was nothing.
I mean, it's just three dudes just locked in, like totally locked in, you know.
And plus, they were the greatest writing team. I'm sorry, Dio's when Dio joined the band, the whole dynamic changed because Dio started writing all
Yeah.
the lyrics, and started doing all the vocal melodies. I mean, Ozzy, essentially his whole role in the band was writing vocal melodies. And don't take anything away from him, because writing a vocal melody, at least for me as a musician, is one of the hardest things to do. But he didn't write the lyrics. Like, he would just come up with like some dummy lyrics, like, it's all, he would just do
Yep.
stuff like that. And then Geezer actually, that's how they wrote that. Actually, Tony came up with the riff. Ozzy started just riffing along with it with his voice, and then, as they were doing that, Geezer was scribbling down lyrics. Try to, again, as a band, try to figure that one out. Oh, the stool just went crashing to the floor. All the cat food went everywhere. Yeah, Xavier jumped off of the stool, and he really, last time he did that, he actually smashed one of the dishes.
Oh no.
Well, dude's like 25 pounds or
He's
something.
20
ridiculous.
pounds.
He's a big kitty.
And he's solid.
Kitty.
I think he's fatter now. He's not a big kid. He's huge.
Guys, I have to go turn on my air conditioner in my bedroom because it takes a little bit to, get it cooled down. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
I can't sleep in the heat, so I gotta get that cranking.
I can't blame Dio for taking the gig, especially at that point in his career, Mike. No, I mean, and they, honestly, I treat them as two different bands. Sabbath with Dio, Sabbath with Ozzy. To me, they're two entirely different bands. I kind of once Bill Ward left, I didn't really care much for Mob Rules, the second album with Dio. But Heaven and Hell was, on its own, Heaven and Hell was a brilliant album.
I know
You had so many cool. I
know like one Dio song.
Well, I'm talking like Dio with Sabbath.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the band Dio.
No. I mean, Dio eventually. There was they did a live album, with Dio, and Dio was basically, they caught him in the studio doing remixes and trying to bring his voice up in the mix. And he ended up, it depends on who you talk to. Dio said he quit. Naomi said he was fired. And then began the long succession of singers for Black Sabbath, where pretty much every album was a guest singer. But yeah, I mean, that's, Ozzy with Sabbath and Dio with Sabbath, two entirely different animals. And Heaven and Hell actually is like one of my favorite Black Sabbath songs, and Ozzy, didn't write it and didn't sing it. And Heaven and Hell, especially when they do it live, and Tony takes an extended solo section for it. Heaven and Hell's a great album and great song. Now, Dio's lyrics are kind of trippy, during the Sabbath era anyway. Then again, I mean, during his own solo stuff, it was, Holy
That's the only song
Diver,
I know.
you've been down too long. Yeah. Down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? You don't remember Last in Line or
I never followed Dio. Like, I don't even know how I even listened to Holy Diver, but somehow I found it, and that's the only Dio song I know.
that was pretty pervasive. I mean, it was out there. A lot of people were listening to it. It was on MTV.
Dio made a cameo appearance in Tenacious D, Pick of Destiny. That was
Tenacious
that was
Dio.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
A young Jack Black.
I'm not a big Jack Black fan.
No,
Nah, me
No.
either.
oh,
I like
man,
the- I
I
like
think
the-
he's so funny. I love
I
him.
like
There's
I
a
like
couple, but
He's such a natural goofball,
I liked him in that one movie with the blonde haired girl. I forget her name too.
Shallow Hal.
oh,
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it was
Yeah.
bad in School of Rock too. He was okay in School of Rock.
Dude, speaking of Shallow Hal, I saw we lost an actor today. I have to Google the guy's name, but I mean, you've definitely seen this guy in lots of movies. Let me figure out who he is. Poor guy.
Another guy died. Another actor. Another person?
Yeah.
Damn.
Great. Now I have another one bites the dust by Queen in my head.
we used to sing that when I worked at the Red Cross, especially at blood drives at high schools. They were always passing out.
Okay.
Those little girls were always passing out from the finger sticks.
That's amazing. The guy only wrote a couple of songs in the band, but that's one of their biggest hits. That was John Deacon, their bass player, who wrote that.
Renee Kirby. Don't know who that is.
You know what? I got to take a mulligan on that one. I mean, rest in peace to Renee Kirby. I had him confused with
Maybe if I saw a picture.
another guy. But yeah, I mean, he was in a couple movies. Poor guy passed away. He was 70. But yeah, it's been a rough month, man. We've lost a lot of people.
Well, Gen X is built tough, man.
Oh yeah.
We could take a few losses. We could take those losses in stride because we know we will always have music from Ozzy inside.
I guess I'm
Word up.
I guess I'm considered a millennial. I guess even though I don't really feel like a millennial. I guess I was born in the late '80s, so am I a millennial?
I thought millennials were people born in the new millennium.
I have no clue.
I think it's like
We actually had, believe it or not, it's like, typical government, they actually gave us a course on this. Like, we had a training class to learn what each one of those, stupid things are. And then it's like, oh, and what do you relate to? You may be a Gen Xer, but are you a millennial at heart?
That's
No.
as bad as the social media course I had to take for work.
But it's like, they're always looking to just take, what, you group of people over here, we're going to put you here in this little box, and we're going to take this group over here, put them in this little box, and then, you know what, this box and this box, because they're diametrically opposed on this issue, they have to hate each other and fight all the time. And it's like, oh, God, the fact that people can't see through this crap and just, realize how stupid it is. It's like, you're talking, this is classic Julius Caesar did this to Gaul, modern day France. Um, these are divide and conquer tactics where he would send spies out, and talk to the Galatians and say, hey, this tribe over here said this about you guys. And, it's been going on since even before that. But divide and conquer is like one of the oldest strategies. I mean, if we as a population got unified, if we stopped seeing each other as different races and different, religions and all that other crap, if we just wait a minute, we're all people. And we're being ruled by, obscenely wealthy pedophiles. Why don't we all just gather in the street and overthrow them and start something new?
That'd be awesome.
That's like the last thing they want, of course. So, yeah, keep people dumb, keep people divided, and here we are.
Oh, I just want to give a shout out to Instagram. Just joined 222 Susie Q. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just caught that one. Yeah, it's. I was gonna say something. I had something on my mind and I just totally forgot. Yeah, I don't know either.
I went on a
Some
race.
jazz guy died. I don't know.
Chuck Mangione. Yeah.
I think he actually pronounced the last vowel. I think he pronounced it
Mangione.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
He put the holiday, and first thing that came to mind was scorpions.
What?
Pete put in the chat. Oh, now I lost it. Something about the holiday, and the first thing that came to mind was the song "Holiday" by Scorpion. I can't find it. Oh.
I thought Madonna sang that.
No, it wasn't the holiday. Madonna sang holiday.
Scorpion sang "Holiday."
Instead of Madonna.
Oh, 'cause I could.
Holiday. Here we go.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry, but I mean the fact that Klaus Mina. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah,
I
can hear you.
just lost my.
Yep, gotcha. I can hear you.
Loud and clear, brother.
I'm having to log back. Oh, thank you. I have to log back in because my phone blanked out. Yeah, I think of Scorpions. I just think of the guy, their singer, Klaus Mina, doesn't know English. At least he didn't back then. He may have learned it from between then and now, but as far as I know, he doesn't know English. So I mean, he sings everything phonetically. Like they have all the phonetics written down on a piece of paper for him, and so that's why he sounds like "and the magic of the moment and the glory night." It's it sounds kind of like robotic, or My favorite. Here I am. I rush you like a hurricane. Rush you like a hurricane.
We are scorpions. You are crazy.
Curly Bad Sissy Boy.
Gene,
That's Arnold's favorite band.
And
Gee,
Rammstein.
Did you guys see the newest episode of South Park?
No, I have to sit down and watch the new season.
It is hilarious.
Oh my!
Is it excellent?
Yes.
Yes.
Did Kenny die again?
No.
No. Think. Remember the devil's relationship with Saddam?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, it's
not Saddam.
The new Trump is the new
no.
Saddam.
That's funny.
Too easy. Oh man.
And Trump doesn't like that.
Well.
Oh no.
Yeah. Apparently, Trump's ego's bruised.
Yeah.
What was wrong with that? I saw something about Trump hating something. Was that?
Yeah, he was saying the show isn't relevant. It hasn't been relevant in 20 years and stuff. Yeah.
It's fake comedy. Fake comedy. Not fake news. Fake comedy.
No, we're talking about Shallow Hal was the movie I was thinking about.
Yeah, with Gwyneth Paltrow.
And Fred, you're a millennial, according to Tate. Or Tate.
Yeah, I mean, she knows. She knows, yeah. So, yeah, I'm a millennial, but I'm an old soul, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know.
I'm definitely a Gen Xer. I'm like right smack in the middle of the Jay and I are like right smack in the middle of the thing.
72, baby.
My wife and I are both
Yeah,
old souls.
72.
Like, she would have done well in, like...
The hippie days?
No, that would have been me. I would have been just fine in the 60s. Especially with all that good music. Yeah.
You don't think Steph would be a hippie?
Oh, God, no. No, I'm talking, she would have done well in, like, the 1920s, dude.
Oh, with the... Oh, so way, way back.
Like, no technology, very, yeah. And, I say that endearingly. I think she would agree with me. She's welcome to chime in and chat here, but yeah, she would have done just fine. Like, turn of the century.
I wish we could get your brother back on, like in the studio, like live.
Yeah. Well, one of these Saturdays, we'll have to get him out of work early, or maybe he could take a night off or something.
Oh, that's right.
See,
he works sometimes. That's right.
Yeah, he works Saturdays. He gets out kind of late, but he always catches the show. I'll be with him tomorrow, though. We have a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of projects we're working on tomorrow. Yeah, Steph is vintage. GG Cat, you're right.
Hey, that first concert, Cinderella and Bon Jovi at the Kingston Armory.
That's right. True story.
I think I would have done well if I lived in like the 30s or the 40s. God, get to put on my transatlantic accent.
Yeah.
That's how everybody talked back then.
Classy. That was class.
How you doing? How you doing there, stranger? I'm doing fine. How are you?
Hey, Susan.
Well,
Have a good night, Susan.
Thanks for
Good night, Susan.
Have a good night.
This is a fine kettle of fish.
Tell Bob we said hello.
Give our best and warmest regards to Bob. That's how people talked back then. It was great.
Yeah. And make sure he doesn't accept any wooden nickels.
That's right. You never ever accept a wooden nickel, and especially not from an Irishman.
Yeah, we had a good. I think Mike, you were out that day, and gee, I think
that's why it was a good show.
No.
Was it? Fred, was it?
We were improvising.
Was Gina there that day? Or was it just me, you, and your brother? I forget.
I think it was just me, you, and my brother. Yeah, it was.
It was.
It was just us. We were just riffing.
Right. It was probably one of those days when I was like not feeling very well because of my leg.
Mike wasn't there because I think Mike was helping you. So it was me, Fred, and Matt.
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah.
Speaking. Okay.
You have the floor.
Tammy's Kitchen. They're
I see they're opening back up on the 1st.
Their Larksville location is done. It's emptied. It's no more. They're going to be the first at Chuck's, the old Chuck's in Luzerne. So that following Saturday or Sunday, or at least maybe like a week after, give them a week to kind of get situated. I want to go in and do a live breakfast with all of us. Like if you guys all can staff too. I want to get in. I want to do like a live thing from Tammy's new location.
Breakfast? Who gets up that early?
Yeah, really. You seriously want me to like come out for breakfast?
If you want.
Oh my God.
Well, you can join.
I'll be like this. Like, go away quickly.
You can join us via remote, but no, because when I was talking to Tammy, she's like, well, could you wait till I open up my new place? And that's when I found out she was going to church. So yeah, like me, like the first or second weekend they're open. I want to go down, do a live brunch, even like brunch, like noon or 1. She was all for it.
Matt,
What's up,
Matt?
Paul?
I was kidding. Just so you're aware, I was joking.
No, you weren't. Stop lying.
I may sound when I put on the transatlantic accent, I may sound serious, but I'm not.
You sound like Howard Cosell.
He was kind of like the last remnant of that, either that or the Kennedys, you know.
Yes.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Then remember at midnight, you'd hear them on like the TV stations. The locals, you hear them play the national anthem, then you'd see the flag, and then they're off the air.
Well, you had that choir of old, vaguely pedophilic-looking men sing, "Oh, say God," you know, and like they'd have like this big American flag behind them. And,
Now I want to watch Poltergeist. That just reminds me of Poltergeist.
The original Poltergeist, like the first one.
They're here.
Yeah, Pete. August 1st, they open up at Chuck's, and that's a Thursday. And I believe. Hold on. Yeah,
Little
because
Diddy.
my cardiologist appointment is on the 30th, which is, I believe it's a Wednesday.
Little
Lots
Diddy.
of luck.
Lots
of luck to Tammy in her new location.
Try third
Oh
time.
yeah.
A little ditty about Tammy and Chuck. Two American kids who just love to. Okay.
Mike, I never quite understood the whole.
Wednesday's the 30th. They actually the first.
You
is
know,
a Friday,
that
so
whole
they
line
open-
like.
The whole line
Nice.
about what?
Sucking down chili dogs behind the tasty freeze.
Yeah, I think that was a metaphor, possibly for something.
Most likely.
Sounds like
Every
one to
time-
me.
Every time I hear that song, I'm just like,
Debutante in
What?
my back seat and do what I please.
yeah.
Bend over for that chili dog.
Sucking down chili dogs.
Yeah, I think Mellencamp
Pete, I did not
there
know
is-
that one. That's
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm a bad version of Springsteen,
Yeah.
and he's just
Yes.
recycled Bob Dylan, if you please.
Oh,
Yep. Sucking down chili dogs outside the tasty freeze. I mean, it's
Well, like I said, it's the next line that tells you what it means. You know,
Right,
You're
right,
going to be
right, I know.
the debutante in my back seat and do what I please. You know,
right.
because these chili dogs, they ain't free.
Life goes on.
and she's getting some homemade ice cream.
Oh man.
Oh damn it!
Yeah, and I remember when that song was new, and like I had a child's mind then, so like God only knows what the hell listening to that stuff did to me.
But you know what song I did like from Mellencamp? Pink Houses. I did like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
he's-
Oh,
Do you remember?
he's got some good songs. You can't deny it. Like the Scarecrow, Rain on the Scarecrow, Blood on the. That's a badass song. I like that one.
he had a couple.
Do you remember? Now, Mike, you probably remember this, but I don't know if Fred does. Fred or Gina. When MTV was like in its prime, they gave away a Pink House and
Yeah.
with John Mellencamp. Do you remember that?
yes, I do. And I don't know why that I don't know why that guy's wife why her face was able to stop a clock, but it must be like a Medusa thing. Medusa could turn a man to stone, and this woman was so horrendous that she could stop a clock just by staring at it. She could freeze time with her looks.
Man, I just saw a picture a couple days ago, actually, of Kurt Loder, Matt Pinfield, and one of the other VJs from MTV. Like what
Adam Loder?
Yeah.
Because he's still around. He does podcasts. Like, he's a guest on podcasts everywhere.
Yeah. It was Kurt Loder, Matt Pinfield, and one other dude. I can't remember. Yeah, but...
Or no, not Kurt Loder. The other one.
Yeah.
Adam with the poofy hair and the... I don't know.
Remember a couple weeks ago when I went to look at that K4, Performance Kia had on Sirius, the Sirius radio, and it was a channel. It was for the MTV VJs. Kurt Loder, Martha Quinn. No, not Martha Quinn. I can't remember their name, but it was like four of the main guys. And one of the girls.
Tabitha Soren, Kurt Loder.
Have it on.
Yeah.
They have a Sirius channel like for 80s rock. They're like the hosts or they're like the DJs. I'm sure they're going down. Adam Curry, that's who it was.
Yeah, he's him. He's on podcasts everywhere. That's the guy I was trying to think of.
Adam Curry. Yep.
The guy does not look Indian at all. I'm sorry, that was an obscure joke, but
Ox, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Could be.
I'm trying to see what Ox said. Oh, glasses. Well, John Mellencamp, I mean, number one, the guy has no identity. Like, first he's Johnny Cougar.
John Cougar.
Then he's John Cougar. Then he's John Cougar Mellencamp.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's Johnny Mellencamp. It's like,
yeah.
What the hell, dude?
Like, there's kind of a limit to how many times you could, yeah.
I'm trying to think of what melon means in German. Kampf means like struggle. So maybe it's like the struggle of his ancestors grew watermelons and it was a hardship or something.
Could be.
It was.
I'm sorry. The guy. Go on YouTube. Anybody within the sound of my voice, go on YouTube and look up John Cougar Stop Show or John Mellencamp Stop. He's always John Cougar to me.
Yeah.
John Cougar Stop Show. This is like during the last election because he's a live. And he was like, he's on the stage and he's preaching and, you gotta vote, you gotta vote your conscience, which means voting Kamala and all this other stuff. And, he's going off. And then somebody said, somebody out in the audience said, play some music.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, which would be kind of like where my head would be. It's like, shut up and entertain me. I don't care what your politics are.
Uh-huh. And he just goes off on the guy.
Then he goes, all right, fine. I'll give you all you. This is what you want. This is a little ditty about Jack and Diane. And then he just like threw the guitar down and walked off the stage.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Cut the show short. He only did like 3 songs or something. So all these people paid all this money to watch him throw a tantrum.
I got Joe chiming in from on my YouTube channel. Antonio's, meaning right up the street, has great cauliflower pizza, and it's still be hot and fresh by the time you get home. Well, yeah, 'cause it's about 6 doors down. Yeah, that's true.
Can't
3
beat the
doors
convenience
down.
of.
Well, it is nice having Antonio's literally like 5 doors off.
Oh yeah, it's super close.
And I got Luca Pizza like 6 or 7 doors down. It's like around the bend.
And 3 doors down. If you call me crazy, then will you still call? Or if I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman?
We'll call you Mike Hunt.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I like that we have an Antonio's right around the corner from us.
There's Antonio's. I don't know if they're all like related or like same family.
Some of them are. They're part of the same family. I know this one over here has always been like the same people. Like I walked in there the one day and I saw the guy that worked there when I went there when I was in my teens.
It's well, I know the one people that own the West Pittston one had one over in
Edwardsville.
I think at one point I don't know if they're still it's still the same but that's like if you look at like the people that own Victory Pig, we're the same family that owns Pizza 11 in Exeter, but the Pizza 11 in Exeter isn't related to the Pizza 11 in down near Plymouth, or
the ancient fight over the family restaurant.
Hanover Township.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now there's Angelo's. There's pizza in the Midway, and then there's an Angelo's Pizza down in Wilkes-Barre, and I've had one from Wilkes-Barre which was really good, and the one from the Midway which was I could take it or leave it, but I don't know if they're related or not.
That's like the Pizza Bellas.
Yeah,
they're kind of like a franchise.
Yeah.
Now the Pizza Bella that moved on River Street down the road, like it used to be an Italian restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's Pizza Bella.
Bottle of red.
They used to be over in
Bottle of white.
Yeah, by Sneaker King.
No. Well, maybe that too, but over in Exeter, near like where West Pittston and Exeter touch.
Oh, yeah, you're right. At the fork in the road, right?
Right.
Gotcha.
But Pete, which Antonio's? Because there's many of them. Which location?
Yeah.
Now, the one in West Pittston is really good. I've had the one. Oh yeah, West Pittston. Yeah, that is good. I like this too. Now the one in Edwardsville, I haven't had in years, so I'm not sure if they're still good or not. But then there's an Antonio's, like literally down the road from the courthouse, on River.
Yeah, it's right around the corner from us.
That's right.
It's on River Street.
That's one where you go to.
Yeah, they have really good food. So here's a question.
Used to be one in Avoca many years ago that was good.
I want Fred's opinion on this. Now, you said you like the song "Rain on the Scarecrow, Blood on the Plow," right?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that Mellencamp, in those lyrics, was actually? I think he was secretly talking about the cattle mutilations happening in the Midwest during the whole alien flap thing, where the aliens are beaming up the cattle and like there's like no blood and.
Like Skinwalker Ranch kind of stuff.
Well, like they're like like the organs are like their tongues are like surgically removed, like
and there's no blood and
only on the plow. There's
right.
Only blood on the plow.
And
there was rain on the Scarecrow was I think a deep Johnny Cougar anachronism for the craft coming down and. The Scarecrow is like that represents a man being scared.
I think
his lyrics way more depth than they deserve. But go ahead.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, he kind of like I don't know, maybe late 80s, 90s. He sort of went like Americana, right? Like earlier you mentioned, he kind of ripped off Springsteen, like. Springsteen had Nebraska, and he kind of had that like Americana sort of vibe, that blue collar. Springsteen was kind of always appealed to that type of demographic, I guess. But I
Unfortunately,
think,
can't sing anymore.
authority always win.
yeah, I mean, I think John Cougar Mellencamp, just kind of said, you know what, I'm going to try to tap into this like Americana thing, and
See
I'm
what
going to
happens.
include like some fiddle and some mandolin in my songs, and
I just thought of it.
I'm going to sing about the prairie, and I'm going to sing about plowing the field and stuff like that.
I want to see him change his name again, and I want him to be John Mellon Cougar Camp.
He's from Indiana, I think, right? So he's from the Midwest.
Seymour. Actually, him and David Lee Roth they're both about the same age, and they're both from Seymour. So they actually, in a way, grew up together.
Yeah.
Probably went to the same school.
Howard Stern interviewed John Mellencamp a few years ago, and it was good. I kind of left with like more of a appreciation for Mellencamp, to be honest. I mean, I didn't go out and buy all of his records or anything, but the interview with Howard was good, and I was like, he's not such a bad guy.
Well, going out and buying all of his records would be a waste of time and intelligence. But
yeah,
especially the early stuff.
Yeah.
Sink your teeth right through my bones, baby.
Yeah, it's just total cheese.
What he had going for him in that band was Kenny Aronoff, the drummer. Aronoff is like one of the best drummers in modern music, man. The guy is a beast. It's like I'm sure the gig had to pay pretty good for him to take it too. I mean, he's like massively successful studio musician, has been for decades. And for him to go with Johnny and the Cougars,
yeah,
that's like, wow, that must have been a good paying gig.
I'm sure.
Especially that, and he was with them right from the whole "sink your teeth right through my bones, baby." Let's see what we can do. Classic Cougarism right there.
When people ask me, if go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry, buddy.
Ox put it, who's going to David Lee Roth in Bethlehem? I'm not going, but my buddy's actually going. Him and his wife are going to see David Lee Roth in Bethlehem. That's going to be an awesome.
The only way I would is if he got back together with Sheehan, Vi, and Bissonette and put the DLR band from like 1986 back together again. That'd be awesome. They actually almost got on stage together not too long ago, but the place got so crowded, like it was like a bar or something. Place got so crowded that the fire marshal shut it down before they could take the stage.
I take it you guys aren't Van Hagar fans?
It depends.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like the whole "come on, baby, finish what you started" thing. I mean,
yeah,
that's a song basically about a woman who's like just about to go all the way, and then she realizes, wait a minute, this is Sammy Hagar. Ew.
Right.
Yeah, I like Sammy Hagar by himself. I like
I'm incomplete.
But I mean, they didn't have. I mean, when Hagar went with Van Halen, they had a couple good songs, but it's still better.
Oh, they had massive hits. I mean, they were more like financially and chart wise, they were way more successful with Sammy Hagar. They had number one things out all the time.
Oh, I know, but it's just like you think like I liked it better when Roth was with Van Halen. Hagar was doing his own thing, but no, they had some good together tunes.
They're both great, incredible singers. I mean, just incredible talent in both of their voices. They could do stuff that it's just amazing.
To me, David Lee Roth is more of a showman than a singer, and Sammy's more of a singer than a showman.
Yeah.
David Lee Roth has a good voice. He doesn't have a great voice. But shit, I mean, like you're talking about somebody who can whip up a crowd and get them interested in the show. That's him.
Yeah.
I think Wasn't David Lee
Absolutely.
Roth into like martial arts at one point when he was doing those
Oh, yeah.
kicks? You know?
Oh yeah, he had katanas on stage, and he would do the high kicks. Now I'm sure he's feeling that now. But
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Old age comes up on the soul people.
Sammy Hagar, Cabo Wabo.
Mas tequila.
What? I mean, it's a good fallback for Sammy because when he's done, if he ever stops doing music, he has his restaurant bar.
He has a bar. He has his own brand of tequila.
He has money. He's good. He can walk away from music tomorrow and be set.
Yeah, he's just walking in. I mean, not but he's kind of doing the Jimmy Buffett thing a little bit there.
Actually,
Been doing it
his
for
whole
years.
thing. He's been doing a lot of podcasting lately. Like not podcasting, but it's kind of like mobile podcasting. It's really cool. Like he'll go and like visit like Tommy Lee. He'll go to his house and do an MTV Cribs thing, and then next thing he's in the studio with somebody like with Duff McKagan recording a song.
Nice.
He does like as far as like YouTube content, he puts some really interesting things out there. He'll interview people.
Duff McKagan is everywhere, man. Like he just pops up every time I see, it's a benefit show, it's any kind of music related thing. Duff McKagan is always on stage. It could be punk, it could be metal, it could be blues, it could be freaking bluegrass. Duff McKagan will be like right there. I'm telling you.
Who the hell has a dungeon full of screaming children?
Oh, that's across the street.
Oh,
it's coming from across the street. It's picking up on the mic. Damn.
11:30.
You got some good mic going there.
Yeah. Too bad the speaker sucks.
I thought he was talking about me.
It's
Yeah, 11:30 at night. My kids were usually in bed by then.
when I was growing up on a Friday and Saturday, I was allowed to stay up till like midnight.
They're just getting dropped off.
On a Sunday though, like I'd be back in because they had school on Monday morning and shit. But like,
And these kids are no older than like 7.
oh damn,
If
be in
that.
bed sleeping by now.
Do you hear that, social services?
It's like even when I was a kid, like and I was able to stay up till like midnight on like a Friday or Saturday, I'd still be in bed by like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was allowed to stay up until 10. 10:30 if I was lucky.
Now during the week, it was I was in bed by like 9 o'clock.
I was allowed to stay up till midnight on New Year's Eve and bang pots and pans, and then I immediately had to go to bed at like 12:01.
Oh damn. Gary Sharon. Extreme.
Also, the third incarnation of Van Halen, he was the lead singer.
Oh yeah, he replaced Sammy Hagar. I forgot about that.
Yep, Gary Sharon.
Well, they're over
Yeah,
there taking
they-
pictures now.
Honestly, I never I never heard a Van Halen song with Gary Sharon as lead.
He was actually a good singer for them. He was able to sing the lower stuff convincingly well, like Roth, and he was able to sing the higher stuff like Sammy.
Isn't that
And-
album actually Eddie Van Halen actually like sang a song?
Yes, he did. Unfortunately. And yeah, the album was a disaster. People try to write it off and say, well, we'll just consider it was Eddie's solo album, that just happened to have the rest of the band and a singer that nobody really cared about. You gotta wonder, did they ever do more than words on stage? That'd be interesting to hear that with Michael Anthony's backing vocals and Eddie trying to play Nuno's parts on an acoustic.
That would be interesting to see. Let's see.
Dude, I got to tell you, man, Michael Anthony is like one of my all-time favorite like backup vocalists. I just think he's absolutely fantastic. His voice is like so recognizable and iconic, and he just makes, whether it's Van Halen, Van Hagar, what it's, you hear Michael Anthony and it just like puts me in a good mood, man. He's just phenomenal.
I agree.
I love him.
Yeah. And I'm glad that him and Sammy are still making music together. Actually, he and Sammy harmonized together really well.
Oh, yeah.
Right
Now,
but
like the harmonies in Right Now are off the chart. I mean,
I agree.
Such a great singer, such a underrated background singer.
Well, they had during the recording of the first album, which was predominantly recorded live. They actually had to take Anthony's vocal mic and move it back like 20 feet away from him. They called him Cannon Mouth.
Yeah.
Because the guy is he has like a set of lungs, man. Like the guy is just so loud when he opens up.
His vocal for what he does, what he did, I mean, is just second to none. It's phenomenal.
And like I said,
I know my brother loves Michael Anthony too, so yeah, rock on.
I see that. Yeah, really, and I mean, he's, as far as being a bass player goes, you're in a band with Van Halen, okay?
Yeah.
You got Eddie and Alex Van Halen. You think as a bass player you might get overshadowed a little? I mean, any bass player. You could throw Billy Sheehan in there and he'd be fighting for air.
Yeah.
No, Michael Anthony, I mean, he's very underrated. He's a damn good bass player. Towards the end, Eddie was writing a lot of his bass parts because Eddie was it had nothing to do with Michael Anthony not having talent. It had to do with Eddie becoming a control freak, as pretty much after 1984, Eddie just wanted control of everything as far as the recording process goes.
Yeah.
And that included writing Michael Anthony's bass lines and recording them, and the fact that the crap he put up with, as far as like during different, it got to the point where it was one of those classic things where they fired him out of the band and then rehired him, and he had to take a salary.
Mm-hmm.
They stripped him of all his publishing. Like, he doesn't make any money off of any of the Van Halen songs.
It's kind of similar to sort of, not really. Maybe I'm kind of drawing straws here, but like Tom Schultz from Boston, Brad Delp, another just incredible singer.
Oh, that dude had a face-melting voice, man.
Right. I mean, just unbelievable. I mean, just so good. And we saw them at Montage a few years ago. Now, Brad Delp passed away tragically several years ago, so we saw them with the replacement singer, which was awesome. But yeah, Brad Delp.
The solo for More Than a Feeling, Schultz plays that entirely on the G string.
He's got that sort of mad scientist thing about all of his guitar work, the production of those albums, that arena rock kind of sound. Just
God, phenomenal. if it weren't for Tom Schultz, you wouldn't have Def Leppard.
Absolutely.
Because the entire Def Leppard hysteria period was recorded with the Schultz Rockman.
And those harmonized guitar parts, all that harmony going on, like distorted.
Yeah, that's all.
Kind of
that's Schultz research and development. I mean, he was putting out some heavy 80s music gear. I mean, the guy is actually he's an engineer. He's he graduated MIT as an engineer.
Yeah. yeah, he's a mad scientist. He's a genius. Yeah.
He's also, as far as a guitar player goes, he's very lyrical. I always enjoyed his sound too.
Yeah. There's so much
I
melody in
don't.
his
Yeah,
licks. Yeah.
yeah. I just, I never. I don't know. I liked his sound for him. I didn't like it when Def Leppard got it and Billy Gibbons started using it. And it's like, oh, you could have all these different guitar players and they could all play through a rock band and you can't say that they all sound the same. It's like, no, you can kind of say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have a good musical ear and you know what you're listening to, you could say it. Yeah, they all. Not that Billy Gibbons doesn't have his own identifiable style. Of course he does, but just the tone. When you're going back to the '80s, like post Eliminator. Well, no, right around Eliminator, he started using the Rock Man, and so did
Yeah.
Def Leppard. So the way they spell Def and Def Leppard, is that like shortened, like Mos Def, and is that like definitely Leopard? Is that what that's short for?
I don't
They
know.
were.
Good
They
question.
were. Yeah. They were probably just trying to, do some kind of like Led Zeppelin, LED Zeppelin, I mean, right?
Like Let's Pour Some Sugar on Me and Let's Get Rocked are essentially the same song. Think about it.
Yeah.
Hysteria, like after Pyromania, every album after that was just a clone of the one before.
So what you're saying is it's kind of like Grateful Dead being one
Great.
long song.
Grateful Dead is different. Grateful Dead is one long song.
I'm not even going to touch that because I learned my lesson. I don't challenge Grateful Dead fans. I don't argue with Grateful Dead fans. I
don't
stay out
like
of
them.
it.
I don't like them.
I'm staying out of that one totally.
Oh, I knew guys growing up. I mean, there were guys I worked with, guys I knew. I mean, the one guy dropped everything and followed the Dead for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
My son likes the Dead, and he's 23.
Trouble ahead, there's trouble behind. And that notion just crossed my mind.
What really, really made me hate them was when they came out with Touch of Grey. And that was all my dad would listen to. He recorded
I was
it.
gonna say actually,
He recorded it,
Wow,
and then he
like-
would go back and keep rewinding it. Between that song and Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor.
He just ruined those songs for you.
Yeah.
Just hearing them on repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, do you remember that singer Adele?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before she hit the radio and got big, my ex-wife at the time would play her music on YouTube. So, like, I knew all these songs before they even came out, and I'm like, oh my god, she's in Adele again. So I hear it on the radio going, Jesus Christ, I heard it too many times.
Yeah.
I'd be working at Arby's, play it on the radio, I'd be like, oh, it's an Adele song. It was me like, what? I'm like, I heard the song 30 million times.
Yeah.
We just started playing it. Well, my wife listened to it on YouTube for the last 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, there's a kitty. Mike's rocking the kitty.
Which one? Up in here?
I don't know. It's a brown looking one.
Yeah, that.
No, look.
She just jumped down.
On his look at this.
Oh,
Look at the screen.
you mean Mike's?
His picture of the kitty.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Xavier. Take a good look at it.
Ah, he's rocking the kitty.
Take a good look at that picture.
I'm
What's he holding?
trying.
He's holding a microphone.
Oh, he is. So
Oh,
kitty's
nice.
kitty's rocking the microphone, baby.
He's a comedian.
He's doing stand up.
Yeah. stand up, sit down. There's about the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Starting to clean up my
So-
mess out here.
So, a question to all of you, and see if you guys get this. I follow on YouTube or Facebook. It's a couple. Their names are Michael and Jennifer, and they just they'll just harass each other on short clips, and some of the shit's funny. But the last one was, what does the 3 letters GA start? And she could not figure it out for almost 3 minutes. The words GAS, letters to the word GAS start.
Gas.
Who knows?
Starts the car.
Right.
Gastroenterology.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Starts your car.
Gas starts a car.
Oh.
Unless it's electric. No, but Speedy, I gotta clean my car one of these days. It's getting dirty.
I got to get
Me
out
too.
to my car and get it started. I haven't started it since I broke my leg.
The battery might be dead.
I hope not, because that was a pretty new battery.
I mean, had Mike one start? Does Mike one start at all? At all?
No, we haven't been out there. We haven't been to the back. So I'm kind of dreading it. I'm thinking maybe I can get him to drive me back there and we'll try to start it. Not like I could drive it anywhere right now because I got to do my registration and all that. Got to get it inspected. And with me not working, can't get that done.
Well, guys, I'm probably going to hop off momentarily. So, if we want to wait till Mikey gets back. I don't want to be rude or anything, but
It's 11:45. Yeah, I'll wait for Mike to come back and we'll wrap it up.
it's all good. Great show, man. We had a lot of great participation in the chat
It was
tonight.
a really good
Talked a lot of good music.
Ooh.
old places.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to start drinking. Something other than tea.
What's on the
Yeah,
menu
yeah,
tonight?
shout out
What do you
to-
guys
Cheap ass rum.
rum?
Cheap. Not just rum. Cheap
Cheap-ass.
rum.
I believe it's Admiral Nelson's.
Admiral Nelson.
No,
yeah,
no,
that's
Lady
that's the Captain.
Bly.
Is that the one I got, Lady Bly?
Lady Bly or the other. It's one of the ones with a woman on the.
It's either Lady Bly or it's Admiral Nelson. That's the one I usually.
No, it's not Admiral
It's
Nelson.
$15 for a big bottle.
Well, anyway, basically, Captain Morgan, Admiral Nelson, they all fight over Lady Bly.
Mm.
What about Lady
Is-
Gaga?
Is Sailor
Nobody
Jerry?
fights
is that,
over-
Is that rum? Sailor Jerry.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I think I've had that before.
Well, guys,
I'm
it's
not much of a
almost
rum.
it's 11:45, or almost a little after 11:45.
10 up.
Oh yeah, my computer's 5 minutes slower than my phone. All right, guys, it's about time we wrap it up. I know Fred's getting tired. Gina wants to drink. I gotta take Molly outside and go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I gotta take a bunch of crap in the house now.
You're gonna go outside and go to the bathroom with the dog?
Yes.
Maybe that could happen.
Well, you said I'm gonna take Molly outside and go to the bathroom.
Yeah, maybe that could help.
Okay.
Joe and Jody could get a free show up the road if I do that. But yeah, thanks everyone again. Fred, Mike, Gene, thanks for hanging out tonight. We all get together.
Thank you.
Everyone in the chat. Susan who left, but Avenger 6. I haven't seen Marcus. I don't know what happened to Marcus.
Yeah.
No.
But I think
Maybe
Marcus
he's working.
I think he works nights.
Mark W. Mark. I know there's two Marks.
The two Marks,
I didn't-
Pete.
Oh, and I heard you guys
Twerking
talking
apricot.
that
I didn't see
the
twerking
cat,
apricot.
The cat in my picture is actually AI's conception of Xavier. She sees him as kind of like a George Carlin figure.
Gotcha. That could be time for next week, George Carlin. But all right, guys, it's been a great night. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for clicking that QR code. Really appreciate it, and we will see you all here next week. Be blessed, stay safe, everyone.
Have a good
Later.
night.
Peace,